resolution, and it's always about losing weight, spending more time in the gym. But if you're somebody that has chronic joint pain, you might want to think about making this New Year's resolution, and that's to call QC Kinetics. Hey everybody, it's RJ. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine. Their unique protocols use healing agents from your own body to target those aching joints, repairing and restoring damaged tissue the natural way. I know former athletes around Central Arkansas, and heck, even my own neighbors that are using QC Kinetics right now, and they talk about how it has changed their life. The New Year's right around the corner, and if you've got joint pain, you need to see the folks over at QC Kinetics today. The best part about QC Kinetics, there's no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. Appointments are available as early as next week. Call QC Kinetics for a free consultation. 501-222-8440. That's 501-222-8440. QC Kinetics, 501-222-8440.
Listen to Out of Bounds every day to hear about what's trending on social media and whether listeners agree or disagree. Engaging conversations about engaging topics. Sponsored by Arkansas-based West Rock Coffee. Join West Rock and their 1.5 million coffee farmers around the globe as they fuel Arkansans with great-tasting coffee, tea, and water delivered directly to your business. Contact them at westrockcoffee.com or 833-886-JAVA. That's 833-886-5282. Call today.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Mike, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. Feels so unlike everybody else, alone in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard him with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a the type women wanna be within rappers. Hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, this is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He don't think it's a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth that doesn't stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best. Dedicated to what they do and get 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note, he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those other fellas he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do it? This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50%.
Hello Friday, I've been waiting for you for a long time. You just saved me when my life came tumbling down. And I know you're gonna leave me. Hello Friday, I've been waiting for you for a long time. 3, 2.
Many Christmases ago, I went to buy a doll for my son. I reached for the last one they had, but so did another man. As I rained blows upon him, I realized there had to be another way. What happened to the doll? It was destroyed. But out of that, a new holiday was born. A Festivus for the rest of us. That must have been some kind of doll. She was.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, hey, welcome in. Great to be with you on a Festivus Friday. I don't even know what the heck is happening right now. Where'd the music go? Did I do that? What is going on? Anyway, here we are. We're alive. Good to be here with you. DJ Williams, Justin Acri, the Pigskin Preacher. Trip is in for Christian. I completely misdid the tweet. We got a busy show, so busy that I screwed it all up. But anyway, I'm going to refile the tweet here in about 2 seconds. Okay. We're going to take our break in about 2 minutes because I'm already pissed off, and it's Festivus, so I got a lot of problems with people and me.
Is there something I can do to help?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. But thank you for offering. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Your outfit helps.
Thank you.
It helps me.
Thank you. I tried. I thought we were both going with this theme today,
buddy. I don't know if I'm coming or going, DJ. You'll have to give me a break. So I also, I told Stoerner, I put Stoerner down for 11:10, but he's not 11:10. Oh. Anyway, he's right on the calendar. So Trip, you're good to go with what you got. We also have a call coming at 11:45. Joe Johnson, the former NBA star, former Razorback, the highest paid professional basketball player in the history of the state of Arkansas, will join us at 11:45 because
he has an event coming up tomorrow. Collecting toys to pass out for Christmas. So this is toy donation.
All right.
Deal he has coming up. So he should be flying in tomorrow morning. He was supposed to be here today, but some scheduling conflicts got in the way. But he'll be joining us over the phone.
Okay.
Joe Johnson.
We've got Nancy Holthus at the bottom of this hour, Clint Stoerner at 10:45, Tom Murphy at 11, and that's right after the Red-White Report. We did get the Arkansas 2-Deep. It dropped today. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
We're going to go over that.
There's one name missing.
Big one, but there was also it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually, as I read through, I was like, I know him.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Defense was, I think they're fine.
I think defense is fine, too.
Yeah.
Offense is going to be interesting. Mm-hmm. We got Champs and Chumps today. Zack Gillham will join us at 11:30 from Oaklawn. Chris Alley's coming in from Rock and Roll Sushi. We got a special Christmas-themed Rock and Roll Sushi challenge today for some gift cards. And Philip Martin's coming in from the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. So that's the plan.
Jam-packed.
Yeah, and I got to go redo the tweet because I said that Stoerner was coming on 11:10. I did that last time, too, and I'm stupid. He's 10:45 and Thomas at that time. I got a number of things I'm going to complain about today as part of our Festivus celebration. You've never done Festivus with us.
I'm not even sure what it is.
So Festivus is a made-up holiday. Well, anyway, you just heard the clip, right? Maybe we weren't listening.
It's an alternative to Christmas for those that do a lot of complaining.
Yes.
Oh.
It is. That's one of the things. There's a number of pieces to it. We really only do the airing of grievances. Okay. So it's all the things that have made you angry for the year. We should have probably prepped on this before.
Oh, okay.
Then there's feats of strength.
That's the end.
All right.
There's a feat of strength at the end that brings Festivus to an end.
And we're going to have you and Trip wrestle in the studio.
And
arm wrestle.
Trip has to.
Do you want me to die? Come on now.
No,
listen,
we'll get baby oil.
Festivus isn't over.
Whoa, hang on.
Festivus isn't over until you pin DJ. So we're going to be here all day.
Oh, great.
And at the Festivus dinner, you gather your family around and tell them all the ways they have disappointed you over the past year. And is there a tree? No, instead there's a pole. Requires no decoration. I find tinsel distracting. Frank, this new holiday of yours is scratching me right where I itch. Let's do it then. All right. Festivus is back! I'll get the pole out of the crawl space.
Oh, there's also supposed to be a big aluminum pole because George Costanza's father, the character on Seinfeld, found tinsel distracting. He didn't want like a whole tree, so it was just a pole.
I'm not a big fan of tinsel on a tree.
Yeah, I don't like that
either.
It's
messy.
I like a very clean tree. I want basic white lights. I want kind of uniform bulbs with a few maybe special ornaments. But what's your tree look like?
Big.
Yeah, I saw
probably everything you just.
What's on it? Is it busy? You got a lot of stuff on there?
I don't think it's that busy because I got some space to work with, but I got pretty big ornaments.
Your tree's enormous, right?
18, 20 foot, somewhere around there.
Wow.
Yeah. And
is it real?
No.
Okay.
It's
I'd love to see you drag that in the house.
I've had to buy 2 of them now. They don't last as long as you think. Now, I don't know if I'm keeping them, up the way I should.
Yeah.
But this one I've had now, it'll be its third year. I did buy a Santa Claus just Home Depot. They got sales going on right now. I went in there
giving that stuff away.
I went in there to get a couple steaks to put some stuff down in the yard and walked out with like 6 or 8 different things from the Christmas section.
I would know.
Yeah, they literally are giving them away right now.
I only shop at Lumber One.
Oh yeah,
it must be nice. I don't do big box stores.
I don't think they don't really have too many big Christmas decor there, do they?
I don't know. I actually haven't shopped for Christmas there.
Okay.
I'll tell you the place to go for me. I've been stealing stuff. Hobby Lobby.
Really?
Bro.
They got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of stuff.
They always got a sale.
Everything is 50% off.
Christmas stuff or just everything?
All the Christmas stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
so, like, I mean, you're talking wrapping paper, anything you need for Christmas, they got it there.
Is that where you got this?
I bought cookie cutters.
Can I open this?
That's not from me. That's from Pigskin.
That's me.
Can I
yes,
open
you
these?
can open them.
Yeah,
Okay,
open it.
I'm gonna open.
We always do a gift exchange, and so
Yeah. So
do this real quick, and then we're gonna go to the break and come back and talk football.
Yeah,
we're gonna go through the
Pigskin,
2D.
I'm sorry, I didn't know this was happening today. I would have got you something.
No.
We actually should touch on the 2D before the break, but go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
you'll
There we
like
go. Got a shirt from. Oh my goodness! This is it. You know me.
I know you.
What is it?
You know me. Look at this.
The Lawn Father.
Come
That
on,
is
man.
hilarious.
It's the Lawn Father.
I'm gonna wear this every day. I'm in the yard.
You'll be looking good
which is
in that.
almost every day.
love
I can't wait. That's very thoughtful. All right, Justin. Let's see what yours is. I will say this. I checked. Yours is almost to the Little Rock facility from Amazon. So
Okay.
hopefully at the end of the show I can have somebody swing it on by. All right, let me open this up.
Well, you open boxes like I do. I mean, you could have salvaged that. I mean, it's a nice gingerbread box.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh,
Tell everybody what you
man.
got in there.
I got 2 packs of the food of the gods, saltine crackers. Saltines, right?
Yes, sir.
They can be
Is there any
plain.
other kind?
No. And oh wow, this is nice. A Peter Millar.
Ooh,
Little what do you call these?
quarter zip.
Quarter zip.
Yeah.
That's sleek.
Nice.
Oh man.
Where's that camera?
You got the, do you have that?
Wow. No.
You got the old A with
This
the
is-
hog going through the A.
That's comfy.
This is
Yeah, that's
Those are nice.
This is really nice.
Yep.
Peter Millar's money. Everything they do is good.
Is this Bell?
Yep, Bone Sword.
Justin, man.
I
thanks,
spread
man.
I spread love
appreciate
to my
that, man.
friends who own businesses this year.
Yeah.
Pigskin also is going to benefit from that. Let me
That's sharp, man.
Let me see what the Pigskin got me. It is not. What he got you? I don't think.
No.
This will give you something to read on those road trips.
The price, what it takes to win in college football's era of chaos. Pigskin.
Nice.
There's one word inside. Money. Okay, that's good. I like that book.
Oh man.
I love
different.
Armin
it was
Kane,
about
too.
last season,
Thank you.
so it's still relatively recent. And
Yeah.
I read it the week it came out. I couldn't put it down. Great stuff.
I love it. I was going to buy you a book, but then I thought, you're too hard to buy for because I'm like, you probably read it if I'm interested.
I already
in it.
have most books.
Okay. Yeah, Christian will have to get his
Saltines.
gifts. Yeah, you're set.
By the way,
Look at this.
the great cracker debate was good radio the other day.
Yeah, you like that?
See, I was the hybrid between you two.
Okay.
Because I eat all crackers.
Okay.
Oh, I do too.
And I like them all. But,
Yeah.
but if I'm just eating a cracker to eat a cracker, he's right.
Club.
It's the club.
He's a club
Or
cracker.
the Milton crackers are good. But those things are versatile.
Oh, man.
That might be one of my wife's 3 favorite foods.
They're so
Swiss
dry.
Army.
Well, you got to eat them in soup or
Yeah.
with cheese or
Yeah.
peanut butter or something. But
I'm not a big fan. Anyway,
Oh,
but I
my
think I made
God.
that abundantly
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
did.
Enjoy it. I will say, yeah, you throw some peanut butter on there, I could probably get down. All right, so did you know that Arkansas is on a 3 Liberty Bowl win streak? I did not realize that. They lost their first 3 Liberty Bowls, 14-13, 21-15, 20-17, and 71, 84, and 87. The last 3 have been pretty awesome, and one was obviously dominant over
Can I
Kansas
name 'em?
State. Yeah.
The first
You played
that
in one of
win
them.
streak is ECU,
Right.
2008, 9.
was that the cold game?
Yeah, that was the cold one.
That was 2010. It was
And then-
overtime, 2017.
And then they beat Kansas State.
Right, 2016.
That's when they had the red metallic shiny helmets. I
that was
remember
when Brett Bielema beat his former coach.
Mhm. And then the overtime game against Kansas, where Kansas came back.
3
after
overtimes.
Yeah.
That was wild.
KJ Jefferson and crew. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Arkansas is riding a 3-game winning streak. The bigger news for everybody here is we're still waiting to see if Taj Brooks is going to play, the running back from Texas Tech. The quarterback's out. Their number 1 receiver's out. Their coordinators are gone. I'm going to say this again probably every day until we actually play this game.
Their quarterback's not playing?
No, he's out. Yeah, he got season-ending surgery.
Oh, wow. At the end of the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just like, screw this game. I'm going to get fixed. He's coming back next year, though.
Okay.
Speaking of, the biggest news in college football today, other than the playoff game tonight, is Carson Beck is done. He's getting surgery. Looks like he is not going to be available for the bowl game. Now, we knew there was a chance because he took a tough shot there in the SEC championship game and didn't come back in the game. But apparently he's getting his shoulder fixed and is not going to play in the game is the story
The
today.
backup won the Texas game anyway, so maybe they'll be better off with him out.
I don't know if he's got all his marbles left after that shot he took by Texas. That was the most vicious hit.
That was a blow,
I thought the kid died.
I did too.
I was at a basketball game, and we were in a break, and I pulled up the game, and I saw it live, and I screamed out, and there were a bunch of UAPB dancers who were about to go out to midcourt and do like a Christmas dance, and they all turned around and looked at me like something terrible happened. I'm like, sorry.
I just witnessed a murder.
I thought the guy got killed. It was such a violent collision, but that set him up. Anyway, so here's the 2 deep for Arkansas, in case you haven't seen this yet. We'll do this quick, and then we'll head down to Oaklawn and talk to Nancy. She's brought to you by our friends at the Gangster Museum of America. Will you text Clint? That would help me. That would stress me out less. Text Clint and tell him 1045, not 1110.
I don't know if I have Clint's number.
Oh, boy. You're no help at all. I'll just go change the tweet and text him in the break.
Don't.
Monty Harrison, wide receiver. He is number 1, 6'3", 230. The oldest freshman in America. You know, they say, the young freshman did this. The young freshman did that. I'm going to put that on my list of pet peeves. But he's an old freshman. He's a 26-year-old freshman.
Yeah.
Or whatever he is. Young freshman.
You heard Sarkisian said, we don't need 27-year-olds playing college football.
Don't we?
That's what he said.
That's the most money they're ever going to make.
Oh, no question.
The kid from Vanderbilt's coming back. That's the most money he'll ever make.
Yeah, because he ain't playing in the league.
No. And KJ Jefferson, we've used him as a perfect example. He ain't never going to make that kind of money playing professional football.
No.
Isaac Tesla, Desmond James is backing him up. 6'2", redshirt freshman, played in 7 games this year, mostly on special teams. Tesla at the other receiver spot, or another receiver spot with Cross Johnson. He played in 3 games as a true freshman this season. And Bryce Stevens is an oar there. Bryce Stevens we're actually familiar with. And then the other wide receiver, C.J. Brown, 6'1", 193, a freshman. Played in 7 games. He's from Bentonville. Made his first career catch against Texas. 3-star prospect. And then they got Shamar Easter out.
That was his first career catch? The one he fumbled?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Yes. His only catch of the year.
Dang,
and then
sucks.
Shamar Easter. Well, listen, somebody's got to fill in for Broden. And then Shamar Easter, 6'5", 228, the converted tight end, is backing him up at a wide receiver spot.
But the name you just said.
Yeah, so that's the biggest news is no Broden on the lineup. And nobody said anything about him leaving the team. There was no allusions made to it. There was no questions about it that I saw. I don't remember anybody saying anything about it. We've just been assuming he was going to be there. Not so much. Now, Portal, Pro, I don't know what he's got left. Is he done?
I think so. I think he was a senior. I need to double check.
Yeah. Across the front, this is really the key element, right? Fernando Carmona, left tackle. Keyshawn Blackstock, left guard. Brooks Edmondson, redshirt sophomore, at 6'4", 313. That's a big center. Kobe Branham at right guard. And Joe Moore's an oar at center, by the way. Kobe Branham, we talked about him quite a bit this week. Pigskin, freshman, 6'5", 331.
Big kid.
Big kid from Fort Smith. And then Marion Harris, 6'7", 300 at right tackle. Taylor at quarterback, backed up by K.J. Jackson. Rodney Hill, backed up by Tyrell Reed Jr., 2 games for him this year, 28 total yards and a score against UAPB. But let's be honest, I had a touchdown against UAPB.
Yeah.
Tight end is, what's his face? The kid with the weird name that I can never know.
I just call him Dre.
It's Posca.
They call him Dre.
Yeah, Andreas Posca, but it looks like Paskey. Maddox Lassiter is backing him up at the tight end spot. Defensively, as DJ mentioned, I mean, again, I don't think this is real horrible, but
no.
I mean, defensive line this is not obviously your front line group. You got some size up there.
I like Quincy Rhodes.
He's
when his motor's going.
Okay.
Cam Ball.
Yes, Cam Ball we love.
The other D tackle, that will be a question mark.
Kavion Henderson. Freshman, played in 1 game, UAPB.
Yeah.
He's a 4-star out of Leeds, Alabama. And then
where's the other guys? We had more than just 1 D tackle besides Cam Ball and Eric Gregory.
Kelvy Rose is starting at a D tackle spot. Henderson's a backup, by the way.
Okay.
Leeds, Alabama.
It's Quincy Rhodes, Cam Ball, Kelvy Rose, and Juncash.
Juncash.
Yep. Then you got Steven Dix Jr. and Sori at linebackers with Keon Stewart. And Mitchell?
Yep. Number 16, I believe.
Yep. Jaden Johnson or Larry Worth, it says. Larry Worth is 6'4".
Yeah, he's big.
That's a big dude.
And he'll come down and hit, too.
I would hope so, 224.
Yeah, he hits.
Hudson Clark and Danico Slaughter. So, yeah, I don't think defensively you're in a huge hole there. I don't feel terrible about that.
This is Hudson Clark's last game at Arkansas.
Or is it?
Or is it?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yes, it should be.
Is he back for his 9th year?
I don't know. They may make him head coach next year, Pigskin. I have no idea.
He could. Okay, here's a trivia question.
Yes.
Leeds, Alabama. He just referenced.
Yep.
Who is the most famous resident of Leeds, Alabama?
Currently?
Leeds?
He was from Leeds. He doesn't live there now.
Don't know.
Charles Barkley.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
His nickname in high school was the Wide Load from Leeds. Good nickname.
Good trivia.
Then he lost weight with Ozempic. So,
Arkansas women lost yesterday to Troy in Cherokee, North Carolina, at the casino. It's the Cherokee Classic. Tough loss. Not good.
Did you see who's back in the portal?
Who?
The one and only Jalen Catalong.
I did see that.
He's caught me off guard. He's back in it.
What are you doing?
Searching.
he's looking for his 8th school.
You think he's going to follow Coach Odom over there to Purdue, where Malachi Singleton is now?
Why would you want to play there?
Money?
Singleton went to Purdue?
Yeah.
I think he can probably play somewhere else better. He was an All-American this year.
I think if your coach says, hey, I'll pay you to come here to help me out, get started.
He can get paid elsewhere more. Because he stayed healthy this year, which is something he hasn't been able to do.
Would you say going to UNLV is a... You know what I mean?
He needed to reestablish his career. Now he's reestablished. He was an All-American this year. Now he can go anywhere he wants.
Okay.
Just
Come
like
back to Arkansas?
Just like Robbie Benson said in one-on-one.
I can play anywhere I want.
All the way up with a red-hot poker. Yeah, he can go anywhere he wants, buddy.
Good.
God, this guy.
Just saying.
That's a really underrated movie.
I concur.
I love that movie.
I agree. It's a good one.
Yeah, he's good.
His girlfriend was...
Annette O'Toole.
Annette O'Toole.
She's the wife of Michael McKean.
She was also the girlfriend in 48 Hours.
She was.
I make you feel good, you make me feel good.
What more do you want?
We also know where Satania's going, too.
Where's he going?
Oklahoma. He's going to be a Sooner.
Great. Arkansas is going to be tackling and being tackled by a bunch of their former teammates next year. Last night in the NFL, the Chargers knocked off the Broncos 34-27. The most important thing that happened last night was the fair catch kick. Cameron Dicker makes the first fair catch free kick since 1962. The legendary Hall of Famer Paul Hornung was the last person to do this. What that means is you make a fair catch and then you kick it uncontested on the next play from that spot. So it doesn't happen very often. The last time it was attempted was it's been a few years ago, but this is the first one that's been made since 62. Pretty cool deal.
Was it a drop kick?
No, it's a regular field goal. But you fair catch it, and then you kick it on the next play, and it's uncontested. They can't challenge it.
You pretty much line up like a kickoff.
Yeah.
And you have somebody hold it for the kicker.
Oh.
It's surprising to me that nobody's done
Last
this.
2 drop kicks I saw one was in the longest yard, and then Doug Flutie
did it, yeah.
That was
Typically,
different deal.
I mean, to catch that ball that close in field goal range doesn't happen often.
That's the biggest thing.
There was a penalty,
crazy.
kick-catch interference that put him up a little bit more.
My man Hassan Haskins had a big play last night for the Chargers. Kind of turned out to be the winning touchdown.
Let's go.
Trip, I don't know if you've got them, but we need our list of things we need to do today. I'll talk to you in the break. Okay, we'll figure it out. I do want to mention being safe this holiday season.
Got to be that.
You got a couple options here. You could be sober, like Pigskin is.
Yes.
Or you could make good decisions before you go out.
Yes, like me.
Yes, exactly. Or you can walk everywhere like me. Anyway, I was cartwheeling home last night from Sticky Fingers. Anyway, our buddy David Adam Burns was in town last night, so I went to see him for an hour last night.
He's a good time.
He's a great dude, man.
Yeah.
He every time I see him, I'm like, you got better than the last time I saw you. He gets better every time I see him.
Put on a show.
He's so good, man.
So you're like Paul Giamatti walking home from the hitching post and sideways.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, very much so. Anyway, we want you to be safe out there this holiday season. Don't drink and drive. And never text and drive. And certainly don't drink and text and drive. That's really asking for it. So be safe out there. Be careful. Make some good decisions. Use your public transport. Even if you have to ride the dang trolley, folks, to get from A to B, we're okay with that in this case because we want you to get home safe and we don't want you to put anybody else at risk either. So be smart out there. Keep your holidays merry and bright. And celebrating from a jail cell ain't it. So let's keep it together, my friends. And our friends at the Arkansas State Highway Safety Office want you to get home safely and soundly, and we want others to do the same. Let's look out for each other. It's 10:28.
This is SportsCenter
As the game of college football continues to change, a new era begins tonight. The inaugural game of the first ever 12-team playoff kicks off tonight as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish host the Indiana Hoosiers tonight at 7 p.m. on ABC and ESPN. And the playoff will continue tomorrow on Saturday as Penn State hosts SMU at 11 a.m. and Texas will host Clemson at 3 p.m. Both of those games will be on both TNT and HBO Max. And to finish off your college football weekend at 7 p.m. on ABC and ESPN, Ohio State will host Tennessee. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Trip Keeter.
After 11 years, Angry Dave's Bicycle is having a store closing sale. Bikes and everything in the store being sold at dealer's cost. Everything has to be gone by the end of this month. Hurry to Angry Dave's Bicycle on JFK in North Little Rock. And thanks to all our customers over the years for staying angry.
Jim's Razorback Pizza is the place to visit when craving some delicious, authentic pizza. They're known for amazing thin crust pies and the best Detroit-style deep dish pizza in town. You can also order freshly baked pasta or wings, along with specialty baked sandwiches, fries, and signature salads. If you're looking for a great place to watch the game and the most accommodating service around, they'll save you a seat at Jim's Razorback Pizza in Little Rock and Morgan Maumelle.
Once again this year, The Buzz is proud to bring you college football talk with Mark May every Thursday morning on Morning Mayhem. Brought to you by Edwards Food Giant, the meat people. Mark will break down the week's biggest games and discuss who will win and why they'll win.
Hi, my name is Nita Freeman, and I'm the marketing director for Genesis of Conway. In our new store that opened in November, we have been a partner with The Buzz from the very beginning. We love all the packages that we get from them. They are helping us promote our big golf tournament, the Genesis of Conway Central Arkansas Open. Robert Davidson is awesome, is a great partner. He is willing to go above and beyond to do whatever we need to make our partnership successful.
For more information on advertising, call me, Robert Davidson, 501-744-1279.
This December, Gwatney Chevrolet is making the holidays brighter. Drive into the new year in a 2024 Suburban or Tahoe with up to $9,000 off MSRP. Treat yourself to a 2024 Silverado starting at just $39,997, or unwrap the all-new 2025 Chevrolet Trax starting at $23,997. Need a budget-friendly option? The 2025 Trailblazer is yours for only $299 per month, and with approved credit, enjoy no payments until April 2025. Celebrate the season at 1301 TP White Drive in Jacksonville. Gwatney Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
ABC Supply presents Shannon Lynn, our favorite musicologist, when he joins Morning Mayhem. ABC Supply in North Little Rock, let's get your job done together. For location and product information, find them online at abcsupply.com.
The Zone in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio is back. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, let's see what Justin Acri and DJ Williams have to say on the Buzz Radio Network.
I've wasted a paycheck on whiskey and long necks ever since you left, trying to figure this out. This Jack I've been drinking's been wasted on thinking. Now I got a new reason for throwing them down. Light 'em up, hold 'em tall. Here's to us happily never after all. Ain't gonna waste one more night missing wanting you back. No, I ain't gonna cry another tear in this glass. Didn't waste any time finding somebody new, so I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't. To hell with the lonely and the why don't you want me? Yeah, bartender, pour me a farewell round. Line 'em up, make 'em strong, make 'em strong. Tell the band that I need me a drink and song. Ain't gonna waste one more night missing wanting you back. No, I ain't gonna cry another tear in this glass. Didn't waste any time finding somebody new, so I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't gonna waste another.
All right, we're back. It's been a busy day. You're just going to have to bear with us. I apologize. We're getting ready for the holiday season up here. We're going to be off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Man, I can't wait. I mean, I'm going to miss y'all.
That's what you meant to say.
Yeah.
Liar. It's all good. Here's the deal.
All right.
We're going to have some fun today. And we're going to have some fun on our days off, too. And then we'll be back Thursday live at Silky O'Sullivan's over in Memphis.
Oh, can't beat it.
So we want you to come hang out with us, and we'll be there Thursday and Friday. Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, so morning show in Little Rock Thursday.
Boo!
And then I could, right after 7 a.m., book it to Memphis.
Come on. I'll be set up.
You can be there.
Me and Memphis. Me and Maddox.
You'll get that infamous text message coming in hot.
That's fine.
All right. And then I'm going to try to spend that day to shoot some stuff. Show off, some fun things to do in Memphis, and we'll talk about it Friday morning.
We have the parade that day on Thursday.
Oh, you can get enough in that. Yeah, it's
then
fun.
Then that night we're going to the Grizzlies game.
Oh,
so the Grizzlies are playing the Raptors, and I've got tickets to give away. 7:00. I've got tickets to give away. What?
It's an early morning for me. That's a long day Friday for me.
It is, but
I mean, if I cared more about watching NBA ball, maybe.
It's about spending quality time together, sir.
We spend quality time for 3 hours every day.
That's not quality time. It's
yes,
work.
It is. This is quality time.
I don't feel quality time at all.
Yes, you do.
I don't feel like this is just work. It's business.
Yesterday, sitting
I
in
want
that
some
chair,
personal time.
You were giggling all day yesterday. You were happy.
I enjoy my job, but that's not quality time. This is work time. Quality time is I get to do whatever I want. This time is I got to do stuff.
It's quality, though.
No, that's what I choose to do. This is what I have to do.
You're knocking out 2 birds, 1 stone.
No, sir. I need time outside of work. That's how relationships fracture. When you don't spend time outside of the workplace together, that's when these relationships fall apart.
Wouldn't they say, Pigskin, when you find something you're passionate about, you'll never work another day in your life?
They do say
Maybe
that.
I found that.
You know what I'm passionate about? Spending time with you outside of work. Knucklehead.
I used that scripture at Bob's service last week. I said, for a man to find satisfaction in all his toil and to eat and drink, this is the gift of God.
Bang.
I thought I'd share that with Justin to calm him down.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, it didn't work. I can tell you that right now. Nice try, pal. You better try again. DJ?
Yeah, whatever.
Handicapping with Oaklawn's Nancy Holthus is brought to you by the Gangster Museum of America and the Hattery of Hot Springs, where you won't be gambling on a good time, but betting on a sure thing. Visit TGMOA.com. TGMOA.com.
Nancy?
Y'all are a lot.
We are?
Yes.
What?
Maybe some time apart might be in your
Who? Just
no.
No
we
way.
need, oh no! You're talking crazy.
Easy.
It was Merry Christmas, Nancy. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm not sure who put me on hold, but they called me ma'am.
Well, Trip's 12 years old, so don't feel bad about that. You are a ma'am to him.
Well, my bad for trying to be polite.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you knew Nancy like we know Nancy, you'd never call her ma'am.
Okay.
Don't call me ma'am.
Nancy's not a ma'am. She's a chick.
She is a she's borderline broad. She's a guy's gal, I would say. So
there you go.
Anyway, how is the card shaping up on a cool, clear Friday at Oaklawn today?
It's a good one. I tell you what, our feature looks like a stakes race on paper, and we could very potentially see a lot of those horses come back in the King Cotton. So yeah, we're stacked with talent from tip to toe.
Okay. Let's start there then, Nancy, shall we? And let's get to it. And there's some familiar names in here. Yeah, some. This is for 3-year-olds and up, and 133 G's in the purse. That's a nice purse.
I know. How about them apples?
I know. That's what I want for Christmas is a purse with 133 grand in it.
Right? Or you could just have a $133,000 Birkin.
Oh Lord, you wouldn't spend your money on a Birkin, would you, Nancy?
How much money do I have?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
You're short about $300K if you want one of those.
Right?
Well,
no, but the feature today, guys, is super, super packed. Rivets in there, Grade 3 winner. Steve Asmussen has 2 in this field. Chris Hartman has 2 in this field. And I'm actually going to wind up on one of the Chris Hartman runners, Tahano Twist, 7-2 on the morning line. He has earned over $1.4 million. Absolutely love this horse. He comes in third off the layoff and a good second against a really top-level allowance optional claim, 175. Third off the layoff is a particularly good handicapping angle that's worked for me. Hartman's 16% in that area, and this runner has a really good closing kick. Looks like there's enough speed to set up for him. He loves Oaklawn. I love a horse for course. He's in the money all 8 starts locally, and at the distance, 17 of 18. His last win was a stakes, but it was here in the Ring the Bell last season.
I like it. Yeah, I like that. As soon as I saw him on the list, I mean, Rivet's also one, like you said, but I like him as well. I like Tejano Twist for what that's worth. What I think is not important, what Nancy thinks is important. She is brought to you by the Gangster Museum of America down in Hot Springs. Let's talk about your top pick today, Nancy.
Well, my top pick is certainly a sentimental one. In race number 7, this is a non-2 allowance set to go a mile and a 16th for fillies and mares. A little horsey by the name of Lemon Muffin broke her maiden in the grade 3 Honeybee last year for the coach Dwayne Lucas. I think she's sitting on a really big win. She actually scratched out of a first level allowance, which is actually a little bit tougher. This is non-2. The other race is a non-winners of a race other than. And she's been inching closer and closer to the winner's circle. She's got some really strong local works. And just the fact that they scratched her out of that race, put her in here a little easier, they are definitely looking to get her picture taken again.
All right. She smells delicious, too. What a great name, Lemon Muffin. And what is our launch shot for the day today?
Launch shot of the day, interesting. Pat Pope writes some very interesting maiden races, and one of those is in race number 5, 2-year-old fillies, claiming price $100,000 or which sold for $75,000 or less in their last auction at a mile and a 16th. Kenny McPeak does very, very well with the 2-year-olds, and he has 2 in here. One of those is Take Charge Milady, who is my top pick, 7-2 on the line. She doesn't have recency, but I love the fact that her debut back over the mud at Ellis in late July, that race produced 2 next out winners. One of them actually was a stake at Saratoga. She got a really good number for that. She gets a fast track second go around, and her sire, Take Charge Indy, is 16% with second time starters and 20% with runners going around and around second time out. So I think you're going to get a good price on Take Charge Milady.
Well, okay then. You take charge, milady, and enjoy your weekend. Happy holidays. We'll talk to you next Friday. We'll be live in Memphis.
Have a great holiday, guys, and thank you for all that you do for Oaklawn and just all your listeners. It's appreciated.
Oh, you're so wonderful, Nancy. We don't deserve you. Appreciate you, ma'am.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Safe.
All right, see you
Beat me
later.
to it.
Bye. Yeah, well, I didn't figure you were going to say it, smart Alec. That's your deal.
Thanks.
Yeah. Can't wait for birthday trivia today. See if Trip will talk down to me again.
I will wait.
Is it your birthday today? Happy birthday, man.
Well, thank you.
How old are you today, Pigskin?
Did you know that?
Yeah, I wished him happy birthday when he walked in.
pretty good for 42, don't I?
Yeah,
You would.
awesome. Yeah, I was looking over here. Dale from Clinton, it's his birthday, too. He
Oh,
said
there
y'all
you
share
go.
the same birthday. Happy birthday, Pigskin.
Well, thank you. Me and Dale and Jesus.
We're going to do a
Same week.
special birthday trivia today. We're going to do birthdays today, but we're also going to do birthdays, famous people from Christmas Day.
Ooh.
Who's celebrating, because we're not going to be here.
I like that.
Does your business hump and dump? What does that mean?
Whoa.
In other words, do you collect solid waste inside Pulaski County and then haul it to area landfills? If you do, then this is for you. Anyone doing business in Pulaski County, hauling solid waste to local or regional landfills, has to be licensed by the county. It is the law, and we are not about breaking that. And the law says if you make 6 or more trips per year to the landfill, you have to have a Pulaski County hauler's license. That includes roofers who haul old shingles. All haulers have to be licensed. The Regional Recycling District in Pulaski County reminds you to do the right thing and make sure you're hauling solid waste to landfills. If you're dumping your load someplace else, you may be creating an illegal dump. And illegal dumps are crime scenes. You'll be caught and you'll be prosecuted. Get your hauler's license now. For more information, go to reportdumping.com and click on hauler's license. Do it the right way. Do you know that I actually in college got an illegal dumping citation
What were you getting rid of? Like some college furniture or something?
Some buddies and I bought a bar together, and we were renovating it, and we were tearing up old floor.
Yeah, trying to figure out what to do with it.
And I had a big dumpster behind my apartment, which happened to be right across the street.
Oh.
So we're like, cool, we'll just throw it in there.
You owned a bar?
Yeah, I bought into a... You haven't told you the story?
No.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Nice.
Anyway, so we're hauling these boards over there. Anyway, so we made a bunch of noise. We were doing it in the middle of the night. We were trying to pull it all together. It was Iowa State weekend coming up. This is like on a Thursday, and we were going to open the basement of the bar on Friday. It was a whole new space, like another 1,000 feet or 2,000 feet. And so hustle, and I ended up getting the ticket, and because my landlord found out about it and got mad, and then we had to pay for the dumpster dump, which was like $150.
Okay, yeah. Worth it.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, then I countersued him for being a jerk, and we won that too. So
nice.
Suck it.
I got in trouble for dumping stuff at work.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you dump?
I just was doing some cleaning, big cleaning, and I just needed somewhere to put the stuff. So at KRK, there's these huge dumpsters. I'm there at 3 a.m. So might as well just slowly start hauling stuff. They got on me one day.
Mm-hmm.
And who they is, I'm not really sure who they were, but they work with the building. Can't do that apparently.
Apparently not.
Was that a PSA that you just did?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
You got to be careful where you're humping and dumping pigs.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
Make sure your car is game day ready before you head up to the hill. Let Point S Arkansas take care of that for you. Whether it's tires, brakes, shocks, or just a general service, Point S has you covered. They have brands such as Falcon, Toyo, Kumo, Blackhawk, and more. So visit one of their locations today. Tire Town Point S in Benton, Bartlett Tire Point S in Heber Springs, Fleet Tire Point S in Russellville and Pottsville. Proud sponsors of the Red White Report on the Zone, Point S Tires, online at pointstire.com.
With the help of Big Lips, the perfect drum roll. During the entire month of December, the Little Rock Racquet Club and the Little Rock Athletic Club are offering you 50% off the joining fee. Offer ends December 31st. Merry Christmas and Happy New You.
'Twas the month of Christmas, and the fat man had a bone to pick. A peculiar problem for old Saint Nick. All his elves had lost their ways, because instead of toys, everyone wanted new Hyundais. Santa nearly went insane over the getaway sales event at Crain. But when he saw the SUVs of Hyundai, Santa declared, "I too shall upgrade my sleigh." So if you hear a rumble in the night with a sleek new Hyundai in sight, just know it's Santa on his way in a new Palisade from Crain Hyundai.
For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. If you choose to drink and drive, here are the consequences. You will go to jail because you've committed a crime. You will be restricted to driving with an ignition interlock. Your actions can cost you thousands of dollars. You could kill or injure yourself or others. Think about the consequences. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Every day, we do one thing, and we do it at the highest level. We formed Arkansas Urology more than 25 years ago, and ever since, our world-class team has gained experience and expertise in every aspect of urology. Today, you'll find our state-of-the-art facilities across Arkansas, where the latest technologies are used in innovative ways by skilled specialists who are dedicated to one thing, improving lives every day. Schedule your appointment at arkansasurology.com.
This New Year's Eve, Little Rock's hottest parties are at Brewski's. 2 locations, double the fun. At Brewski's North Little Rock, karaoke kicks off at 8. Sing your heart out and start 2025 on a high note. And Brewski's downtown, it's karaoke upstairs and the ultimate party downstairs, featuring extra dance floor VIP sections and resident DJ JJ Wilson spinning all night. Both parties start at 8 p.m. Get ready to celebrate at Brewski's North or Brewski's Downtown. Where are you ringing in the new year? Brewski's, your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night.
Tune in each day to Drive Time Sports to hear Trey Biddy talk all things Razorbacks. Brought to you by Crain Hyundai, Arkansas's #1 Hyundai dealer, and Genesis of Conway, Arkansas's only Genesis dealer. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
Can't get enough of us on the radio? Follow us on Twitter at Justin Acri 7, at DJ45 Williams, and at CWeaver1037.
Medicine is drowning your perspective out. So I ain't taking any fault. Am I honest still? Am I half the man I used to be? I doubt it, forget it. without it, whatever. So the same anyways.
Stoerner, play action, looking, pumps, throws down the middle. Touchdown! Arkansas! Oh my!
Clint Stoerner is brought to you by Crain Hyundai of Conway.
Stoerner throws, caught. Emmanuel Smith breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Visit them in Conway today or check out ChrisCrainHyundai.com.
Play fake, Stoerner steps out of trouble. Wow! To a wide open receiver. It's Cobb towards the end zone. Touchdown!
Well, there he is. Happy holidays, Mr. Stoerner. How are you, sir?
Yeah, man, you said it, man. I'm happy during the holidays, baby. The bills are paid, the mama's healthy, the babies are healthy, man. Granny's happy watching the babies, man. Life is good.
Yeah,
Life is good. How about you guys?
Well, we're good, man. When you got two little daughters, that's got to be about as good as it gets. I remember when my kids were young, and I didn't hate them yet. I mean, it was, boy, those were good times.
Well, we got a lot of help, man. So it's easy to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Right now. So my oldest is getting up there where she's telling me to be quiet because the babies are sleeping, and my little one's just eating crackers. So we're all good right now. My problems are very minimal relative to what I'm going to be in here in about 10 years.
Clint, our question of the day today is: which underdog has the best chance to spring the upset in the opening round of the playoffs? Where are you headed?
Oh, wow! I don't like Indiana. I love SMU, but that is, I'll be honest, Rhett's my boy, and so I want to see him. I want to see him and see them do well.
Mm-hmm.
To spring the upset, I would probably ride with Tennessee.
Okay.
I think the Tennessee-Ohio State game, in my opinion, is if I was going to have to bet on a game that is going to be 4 quarters. I don't know that any of them are, but if I was going to bet on a game that was in the fourth quarter is going to be a tight game and could go either way, I would probably go Tennessee, Ohio State in that one.
I don't trust.
I
don't trust Ohio State a bunch right now, but I also don't love Tennessee. So.
Well, that's I'm right there with you. It's I don't think as highly of one and trust one, and I to be honest with you, I'm not real sure about Tennessee. I know they got some dudes.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at the other games, man. If now these are ifs, obviously, but if Texas shows up and is truly what's been a top 5 ranked team all year long, they should blow the doors off of Clemson. If Penn State is even remotely close to keeping James Franklin and believing in James Franklin in the future moving forward, they should handle SMU pretty handily.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you obviously get to tonight's game. Indiana's was challenged one time and the doors were blown off of them. Notre Dame should blow the doors off of them. And so, I don't know. I just got to believe that Tennessee's got the best chance of hanging around than any of the other guys.
I'm not saying that I don't agree mostly with what you're saying about tonight, but my only thing about Notre Dame, Clint, is my only wrinkle. Their schedule's not exactly great. And they have been challenged of late. I mean, their last game was against a very marginal USC team. Didn't USC lose to UCLA? And UCLA stunk. They gave up 35 points to USC, 49-35 the final. Their best win this year is probably Georgia Tech.
Maybe A&M.
But that wasn't A&M then. Week 1, A&M got so much better after the early part of the season, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on their schedule either. Yeah.
Right. Look, there's a lot of that, man. I mean, you look, every one of these teams, Texas didn't play it when it was all said and done.
Yeah.
Texas's schedule wasn't what everybody thought it was. Clemson's schedule in the ACC wasn't what everybody thought it was. I mean, Penn State held. I mean, I don't know how James Franklin's not on the hot seat. I don't know how he's not with what he's done versus ranked opponents. It was hard. I knew it was not good, but it was when I saw ESPN throw that graphic up there yesterday, I was blown away.
What was it?
I don't remember all the numbers.
4-19 or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he was 1-9 versus a certain ranked group of teams, and I mean it was all of them. They had them broken down, so it's probably about 6 of them. But the overarching point was this guy has been, not just bad, and it's not just Michigan. I mean, this guy's been awful against ranked football team. So
Okay.
I've always pushed back on people. I'm like, come on, man, it's James Franklin. He's a damn playoffs. Can we stop talking about a hot seat? Man, I don't know how. I really don't know how he's not. But you look up and down this slate of 4 games, Justin. I mean, there's with the majority of them, there's scheduling, weaknesses, or they haven't played up to snuff the last month of the season, or they didn't play. It's there's a lot of that, but I love it, man. I absolutely love it.
If I could appoint a winner, I think SMU would be my choice too. And I think if you asked Arkansans, that would generally win out, or whoever's playing Texas, they would like Clemson to win. But I think
we need Justin. We need that, bro. Like we need SMU. I'm talking about football fans. Like we need SMU to win. Like what we don't want to do is get to next year, and there's 14 teams in the mix, and there's a 3-loss Alabama or Georgia or Texas, one of these blue bloods, and we say, well, we made the exception last year with a team that didn't really play anybody, and they didn't pass the eye test. They lost their conference title, and we let them in and see they got skull drugs. So let's go ahead and go with the blue blood. Let's go with the powerhouse. Like we as football fans need SMU. Hell, I'll be honest with you. We as Arkansas fans, we need SMU to win a game and prove that they were the right pick over, whether it be Alabama or South Carolina or Miami or, some of those teams. So, man, I just think we need it, brother. It's better for college football, man.
I agree it'd be great, but at the bottom line, they just need to not go get beat to death. Like, as long as it's a competitive game, I think it still justifies the selection.
Agreed.
It is on the road. It is in a tough environment. It's going to be freezing cold. They're not, they're used to playing in Dallas, so I mean, it's not like it's going to be otherworldly bad, but it's going to be cold, and they're on the road for a reason. So that's you got to like the home team. That's why they're a big favorite. So, what about Arkansas? Did you see their 2 deep? It just came out. I don't know if you saw it or not. And the one big missing piece was Broden is not on the roster.
I did not see that. I would be okay with that. I'm not. I've just not been. I mean, I've not been impressed with him. From John. And look, here's the deal, guys. We've got to change our. It's unfortunate, but we've got to change our conversations around these quote unquote college athletes. These guys making the money that they're making and bouncing around the way they're bouncing. I mean, it's time to get real, man. If these guys have been there for more than a year, they're not a developmental player that Sam Pittman has told us this guy's a developmental player, and we're going to work our way to something. If they're not performing, they got to go. I mean, you can't pay them. You can't afford to keep them around. You can't invest in them. You can't try to develop them. And he's one of those that just, man, it's not clicking with him, and that spot's valuable. And I don't know why though. I tell you, it's 2 coordinators in a row, and I know obviously Dan Enos was a mess show up there, but I mean he's still been an accomplished offensive coordinator in college football. I mean that's 2 coordinators in a row that steadily fed him footballs, and I know he wasn't the lead guy this year, but putting him in positions where it's critical. You're killing drives. Every down is critical, and throwing the football to him just seemed like a black hole. Like it was a wasted down. So. I'm of the belief that I hope they move on from it.
What's the quarterback situation at Texas? What's Ewer's health level, and are you buying these rumors that he's going to go somewhere and make $4 million next year?
I don't know if $4 million's a number, but I do see. I think Texas and Stark moves on from him.
Okay. Is he going to go?
I think,
is he good to go? You think for the bowl game?
Play
or for the home game?
I think he's fine. Yeah, I think he's fine. But I really do. I think there's a chance, and I'm not saying it's going to be this week, but I think there's a chance in the college ball playoffs if Texas lasts, we could see a Hurts to a move. I firmly, and I ain't talking about just coming in there to run the football and run a couple of QB +1 run game. I think there's an outside shot that we could see Arch in a replacement role for Ewers with no injury. Look. I mean, the box score watchers, Justin. It's easy to look at Ewers and go, "What the hell are y'all talking about?" He had 4 incompletions in the first half. But if you watch that game against Georgia, there were 3 balls. Now, one of them would have been nullified by penalty, so it didn't matter.
Clint, we got to run.
There were 3 balls.
Sorry.
There were 3 balls in the first half that would have been a touchdown.
You the man. Merry Christmas.
Hey, everybody, it's Howie at Robert Irwin Jewelers, and this year we're making it easy for you because we've got great gift ideas like diamond hoop earrings in all sizes. Bigger, brighter diamonds, better prices. Robert Irwin Jewelers or online at rijewelers.com, now open on Sundays.
The future of luxury today. That slogan from Genesis of Conway has never been truer than it is right now. I say that because the incredible, the unbelievable, the remarkable GV70 can now enhance your life beyond your wildest dreams at 2.99% interest for up to 60 months and up to $3,000 off. Make it happen. Genesis. It becomes genius when there's you. And you drop an E. Okay, never mind. Genesis of Conway. Future of luxury today.
Heartland Rehabilitation and Care Center in Benton proudly offers compassionate and loving care to our veterans, meeting the unique needs of every veteran who calls Heartland home. Visit heartlandrehabcenter.com.
Centennial Bank presents Dan Hampton when he joins Morning Mayhem each week this football season. Centennial Bank, banking with you in mind. Member FDIC.
Game time or playtime, we're here all the time.
I wish you had more time.
103.7 The Buzz, KABZ, Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Claire Kreitz.
A rule focused on the fight between pharmacies and pharmacy benefit managers was struck down Thursday. A 2015 law holds PBMs accountable for prescription prices for insurance companies and pharmacy manufacturers. The emergency rule lays out plans ensuring pharmacies are paid a fair and reasonable rate. Lawmakers are deciding on a permanent rule, but there are issues. Arkansas's insurance department says it would increase dispensing fees to cover the difference for underpaid pharmacies. Legislators say that would hurt those relying on prescriptions every month. Country music legend and Arkansas native Johnny Cash is closer to getting a really unique honor. A bill aiming to rename the Kingsland Post Office to the Kingsland Johnny Cash Post Office passed the U.S. Senate. It is sponsored by Arkansas Representative Bruce Westerman. It still needs President Biden's signature to become official. This is Claire Kreitz for the Buzz Radio Network.
Are you still on the sidelines? Then it's time you suit up and get in the game. Download Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app, Bet Saracen, today.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Our Friday is going to be a sunny day, but it will be a cold and windy day with northerly winds as high as 20 to 25 miles per hour. We'll have a high of 44 degrees tonight, clear and cold. The wind dies down. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Riverfront Steakhouse Special. Dinner for two for $60. 10-ounce filet, fried shrimp, 2 sides, and our famous salad bar. Only $60. Good Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Roger, did you know that Oaklawn Sports is the mobile app that lets you bet anywhere in Arkansas?
Anywhere, so I can bet the over when I'm in Dover.
Indeed you can.
I can take the underdog in Dogtown.
Absolutely.
You're telling me I can bet on the pigskin in Piggott?
Yep.
Hoops in Humnoke, baseball in Bauxite, long shots in Lavaca?
All of the above.
Anywhere, huh?
Anywhere.
Nice.
Easy to use and even easier to fund. Bet with confidence. Bet with Oaklawn Sports. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Hey, it's Roger Scott for Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union in Benton. Leave 2024 behind and start the new year off with a new ride. It's the end of the year auto loan special at Alcoa Community FCU with rates as low as 2.025%, 84 months financing, and no payments for 90 days. Offer valid through the end of January on 23, 24, and 25 models, or finance your current loan. Apply today. AlcoaCommunityFCU.org. Now serving Saline, Grant, Garland, Hot Spring, and Perry counties.
Hello, Buzz listeners. It's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood. Come to Fletcher Dodge where the deals are real. This is a time for the biggest deals of the year. Only at Fletcher, we have the lowest prices, no payments till February, and available sales tax paid. Now here's the deal of the week. New Rams, we got 10 to choose from. Crew Cab 4-wheel drive with the Hemi engine, $13,000 off. We have the brand new Jeep Compass 4-wheel drive up to $5,000 off. That's starting at $26,997 and that's $359 a month with zero down. Also on the all-new Jeep Wrangler, we have up to $6,500 off. Let's not forget about the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee. We have up to $10,000 off. Folks, we're making deals every day like it's the last day of the month. Just tell us what you want and how much you want to pay. If you have credit problems in the past, come see us. We can help. If other dealers have told you no, go to FletcherCredit.com and get pre-approved. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Willie D's Rock and Roll Piano Bar open every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Cold drinks and dueling pianos. Deep Nightclub downstairs hosts karaoke on Tuesdays and DJs spin on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Join the Zone each Monday for Game Balls and Jockstraps, brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping. Find out who made the best, average, and worst headlines in sports and entertainment each Monday as Justin and DJ give you their Game Balls and Jockstraps on the Zone from 10 to 1. It's all brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Call today to get your landscape updated to a whole new level and be listening for Game Balls and Jockstraps only on 103.7 The Buzz.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-670-5151. That's 1-800-670-5151. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. 1-800-670-5151. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Edwards Jr. with Edwards Food Giant and Edwards Cash Saver. Christmas season is upon us, and with that comes all the typical hustle and bustle of the holidays. This Christmas, as you hang your stockings and sip the hot chocolate, take a moment to celebrate the true reason for the season. Love, hope, and joy brought to us on that first Christmas night. Share kindness, offer forgiveness, and embrace the love that came to us that holy night. From the entire team at Edwards, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some money.
When George was growing up, his father hated all the commercial and religious aspects of Christmas, so he made up his own holiday.
Oh, and another piece of the puzzle falls into place.
All right. And instead of a tree, didn't your father put up an aluminum pole?
Jerry, stop
it. And then weren't there feats of strength that always ended up with you crying?
I'm going to work. You have me now. He's only focused on what he wrote.
I got a lot of problems with you people, and you're going to hear about it, just not right now. We're busy. But later this hour, we're going to do our airing of grievances as part of our Festivus celebration. DJ, what's bothered you the most in 2024, besides having to work with me?
Oh, I got to think on that.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot.
It really does. You're a very agreeable person.
Yeah. Very passive person.
I got something.
Well, we're going to go through the whole list. I know you got stuff.
Okay.
I'm worried about him.
Yeah.
He never complains about anything.
He's got stuff.
There's always something, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
If you have a job and a relationship, you got stuff to complain about. Let's be real. Okay? I'm on the wrong page, but I'm going to get to the right page. We've got a couple things, and we're going to talk to Tom.
The Red White Report is brought to you by Point S Tires. Make sure your car is game day ready before you head up the hill. Check them out online at pointstire.com.
All right. 1 week from today, boys, the Liberty Bowl. The bell will be rung. By the way, we do have football on right now, Jacksonville State and Ohio, on a sunny day in the whatever that bowl game is.
The Cure Bowl.
Oh, the Cure Bowl. Where is that?
I don't know, but they're curing our love of football watching this game.
Just checking to see if you knew. Orlando, Florida. It is a beautiful day. Anyway, Razorback basketball on the court tomorrow against North Carolina A&T at 1:30. You'll hear it on the Buzz with a pregame at 1 o'clock. I'm going to guess that Arkansas will CILL
their landlord,
the North Carolina A&Ters. What's their mascot?
North Carolina A&T?
Yeah, that's right.
I should know that.
I feel like I should know that, too.
I think Tyrone Wheatley coached there.
I feel like I should not know that, and I don't.
Aggies, probably.
Do you know?
I bet that's right.
I don't know.
Why don't you look it up? That's what a good producer does.
I don't know. I'm too lazy to.
Well,
I'm going with Aggies.
Easy.
Maybe too lazy to pay at the end of the day. Troy beat Arkansas in women's basketball yesterday. Izzy Higginbottom, 19 points, 4 boards. She was 7 of 19 from the floor. She also had 7 assists. So I'm going to say she did her part. But they could not overcome 23 points from a woman named Zay Dyer from Troy. And Arkansas was 9 of 33 from 3. Ooh. Yeah, got to attack the paint, DJ. Got to attack the rim. Anyway. And we got the 2 deep. We're going to talk about that with Tom, though, so I'm going to hold off on that. Got the 2 deep for the Arkansas bowl game. And one big surprise on there. So let's bring in Mr. Murphy on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline. Thomas, happy Friday to you, sir. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great. Whoever said the Aggies, ding, 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 you're the winner. A&T is the Aggies.
Good job, Trip. You may be lazy, but at least you're smart.
That's what my parents always tell me.
Well, there you go, buddy.
There you go.
Could be worse. All right, so no Broden. Tom, I don't remember even considering that as a possibility. Did you anticipate him not being on the 2 deep when we got this this note today?
Well, guys, no, I didn't. You know what? I got to say. I know Razorback fans probably got mad at Broden some. He dropped the ball in an early game, maybe Oklahoma State game or somewhere in there. He had a ball he should have caught, and he just missed some targets and all. But he's a good kid, and once there was one particular game, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through the season, he didn't have a good game, and he was like 1 for 6 on targets or something. And after that, he just didn't play a whole lot. And I think he had a drop in whatever game that was. Oh, it was the one that went off his hands.
Texas.
And got picked off by Texas. Oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
That was a tough play, and he really has not played much since that game. And I feel bad for him, but Teslaw is being a more productive guy right now, and I don't know what the circumstances are or whatever, but yeah, he's not listed on the 2 deep.
Is he on the team?
I don't know, DJ.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he's on the roster for the bowl or not, but whatever he's done it quietly.
Mm-hmm.
If he's in the portal, I haven't seen any reporting on that. Of course, I think this is it. I think this is his last year. He was a heck of a gunner. He had some moments. Y'all, during camp, he had a catch where Jalen Braxton was all over him, and he went up and he caught it like with a backhand on a jump, and it was one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. But he just did not do that on game days, and hate it for him.
Offensive line, Tom. Carmona, Blackstock, Edmondson or Moore, Branham, who we've talked a lot about this week, and Harris. I got to be honest, when I looked at the two deep, I was not as, freaked out, I guess, would be a way to say it. I don't know. I just feel like they're fielding a competitive team, is my opinion.
Well, these are scholarship athletes. Blackstock started a bunch of games and certainly has the experience at it. Joe Moore has started a ton of games.
Mm-hmm.
I think the question is how the youngsters, Edmondson and Branham, will do on the interior. Now, I haven't really examined Texas Tech's roster yet, but they're not a great defense. I'm sure they have high-quality defensive tackles that they're going to have to block, but hey, man, it's a great tester for them, and they're on scholarship for a reason. And I think you're right. We saw so many guys hit the portal, and you're like, oh man, they're going to have some real weak spots. And safety, by the way, not a lot of guys listed at safety right now. But yeah, the O-line, if they can avoid injury in the game, I think they might be able to hold up okay.
And Texas Tech's got obviously a lot of tweaks too, and so we're going to learn more about them over the next week. But both coordinators gone, quarterback, top receiver, running backs up in the air. I just can't imagine if he's got any advisors worth their salt that they're encouraging him to go play in this game.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have the total numbers that Arkansas has in the portal, but they do have, both coordinators, as you mentioned. The quarterback, that's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy coming in, and we were talking to some Arkansas defenders about him, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, we don't have a lot of film, but the kid is a Division I player. He's on scholarship. He's going to be able to operate that offense, and so I wouldn't expect some, just huge guy out there messing around. Like, you remember a few years ago when Arkansas played Georgia in the season opener, and the kid Mathis was the quarterback. I think DeJuan Mathis or something.
Okay,
he didn't have it, and they had to bring Stetson Bennett in for that game. I don't expect that kind of deer in the headlights type showing from this kid.
Okay, interesting. I haven't seen the whole schedule. Do you know what their plan is as far as, are they going over before Christmas, or what's their plan?
Yeah, I think they're showing up on December the 23rd. I think there'll be a little bit of a press thing that day. I think Sam Pittman will have a Zoom on the 23rd. Maybe a couple players talk. And then so they'll practice a couple days, and I think it's all closed. But then on the 26th, there's a joint presser, I believe, or at least back-to-back, with Coach Joey McGuire, Texas Tech, and Sam Pittman. Arkansas is a home team for this game, by the way. And then, then the next day is game day, man.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I mean, listen, the parade's always fun. You get to hang out on Beale Street. And I like this bowl site, Tom. One of the things about this place, unlike some other bowl sites, is that, like we're watching the Cure Bowl right now. I mean, where does everybody congregate in Orlando? All over the place. I mean, at least in Memphis, you know where you're going to be, and everybody's going to be hanging out around Beale Street, and it'll be great. So I think it'll be a lot of fun for those who do make the trek. I know there are a lot of people who are very indifferent about this game. I'm looking forward to being there, and we've actually got some tickets to give away to the Grizzlies game. They're playing on Thursday night too, so if you're looking for something else to do while you're over there, look, it's a good couple day getaway minimum to me with the family. I'm taking Maddox. We're going to have a good time. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who are like you, who might live in eastern Arkansas, who maybe don't see the Razorbacks a ton, who think about it and just turn it into a little weekend right after Christmas with the family. I mean, it's fun. With it being a Friday game, you can work half a day or take Friday off, and then you got the whole weekend. And I'd hazard a guess there'll be several hundred people from Arkansas who do that. I don't know what the total attendance is going to look like. If they can get 12, 13, 15,000 per team over there, then they'll fill up, 60, 70% of the Liberty Bowl. So I don't know. It's hard to get a gauge on how people feel. I mean, I know there's not a ton of great optimism, say if they'd gone 8-4, but Taylor Green's going to be in the game, and all these younger kids who you can be excited about for next year are going to be playing. And you're right, Beale Street's a fun time, and Arkansas has liked the Liberty Bowl enough that Sam Pittman and the crew pushed to go to this game.
I'm looking at Texas Tech's backup quarterback, Will Hammond, I believe is going to be the guy. He's a freshman from Austin, Texas. Yeah. He's only thrown the ball 23 times this year, somewhat efficient, 15 completions, 1 touchdown, no picks, and he has 2 rushing touchdowns this year as well, but still nothing we know. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they figure out when it comes to offensively what they're going to do. That's a big drop.
Yeah, I also wonder with coordinators leaving, like, how does that look? There's a lot of unfamiliarity there, but, look, we've seen head coaches leave. I mean, Barry Odom left UNLV and they won their bowl game, so I don't know how much that means either. So it's always interesting to me in this transition time with players and coaches and teams putting it together. I can't imagine what practices are like, but I guess they figured it out.
Yeah, it's all about motivation, right? Which team's more motivated to look good, to do well? Who has a good game plan that really exploits what the other team's doing? And then if a team gets ahead, what's the care factor for the other team to stay in it? And I don't know. I'm anticipating a pretty close game. I mean, Texas Tech's got to be favored with all of Arkansas's personnel losses, but I think there's a chance. Texas Tech does not have a great defense, so I'm expecting Arkansas to get their scoring on a little bit. The question for me is what the other side of the ball looks like with the guy Hammond DJ just referenced. I'm sure there's going to be a fine game plan for him to be efficient and move the ball. So I'm expecting the game maybe in the high 20s, 30s or something like that.
Okay, well that'll be entertaining at least. I haven't even looked at the future forecast. Anybody look at the weather yet? See what it's going to look like next week over in Memphis? I guess we haven't.
I have not. But you know what? That's a good thing for me to do today.
On the weather app,
50s, I think.
Good news, bad news. Good news, high 61. Bad news,
rain.
65% chance of rain. DJ, would you rather have 30 degrees and dry or 61 and rain?
30 degrees and dry.
Okay, I think I'd rather have 61 and rain.
Really? No.
Hey, he's throwing a poncho and go. I've been in rainy Liberty Bowls before.
Are you talking about as a fan?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not as a player, as a fan.
Still, I'd rather be dry.
Tom?
I think I'd rather be, since I'm covering the game, 60s and rain. But hey,
because you're sitting in the press box.
That's right. DJ, you were down on the field, man. So
yeah.
30. Hey, 30. If your body's moving and all that, man, I don't think that's a good follow for athletes.
Yeah.
30 and you're moving around. But hey, what's the playing surface down there? Does anybody know right now?
I remember it was turf.
Yeah, I think it's turf.
Yeah, if they've changed anything,
okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Last thing I was asked about basketball, Tom, and obviously you're not going to really learn a lot by we at least we know you know the mascot, which is more than we had coming in. But I don't think you're going to get a bunch out of this game. I was impressed though, and that was something that Coach Cal and Coach Shulman talked about after the game last Saturday was the effort that Arkansas gave throughout the game, in spite of the fact that it was determined pretty well early on how that was going to end up. So, if that can be a calling card for that team, that they play hard regardless of what the situation is, I think that's certainly something they can hang their hat on, because I think they're already very, very talented, as we know. And then, Adu, to me, Tom, do you think, the last couple of games, he looks like he's getting real close to being there.
Yeah, agreed. And I do think, like you, that the most important aspect of that was they got on UCA. They didn't mess around. They got on them and carried a big lead throughout. And I think it's incumbent. I think it's dawning on them. Okay, now we're knowing our roles. Now we're knowing what's expected out of us. It takes a while for an almost brand new roster. I think if John L. Davis can start getting his stroke down, it's going to take them into another dimension that we haven't seen yet. He's had a couple of games where he's flashed, but I think on a game-to-game basis, you know what you're going to get out of Boogie Flan and DJ Wagner and Brazil and those guys. But if John L. can bring it up and Adu keeps improving and Zonovier comes back and gives them more minutes, then I think we're seeing what the totality of their roster might look like. And I think the upper end is pretty good, but good gosh, y'all, if you look across the SEC, this is going to be a super, super difficult conference season. And I agree with, I think Cal said this one, somebody below 500 in league play is going to make the tournament.
There you go. All right, Tom, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you.
Have a great weekend, y'all.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Tom. Thank you. We'll talk to you next week. Okay, bye.
He gets off quick
Yeah,
every week.
He ain't got time for you. He got stuff to do. We're going to take a break a little early. We'll come back and do our airing of grievances and talk to Zack on the other side. How about that?
Okay.
What you got?
Beyond looking at some stats I'll share here in a little bit, I want to tell you about my friends over there in Sherwood, Russell Chevrolet. They really trying to take care of you. Last-minute shoppers. I know some people like to get little things, but for you extravagant folk out there, you want a new car? Might as well get one with 0% financing for qualified buyers right now over there at Russell Chevrolet in Sherwood, just right across the highway from that McCain Mall. That is, you'll see out there a nice ride you like, red tag on it, 0% financing. You really have a good shot at saving you a lot of money when it comes to your financing options. Also, the new models are out for everything. 25s, lineups. You got the Chevy Tahoes, you got the Trax, the C8s, Suburbans. They got them all. Silverado. Anything Chevy, it looks good out there. But once again, I know the holidays are here, and the thing about the holidays, man, it just brings out the best of people. Well, the thing over there with those Russells over there in Sherwood, they're like that all year long because that's just what they do. They take care of their people, and they do it the right way, honest, upfront, and make sure you get a great deal. So if you're in the market for a vehicle, give my folks over there a shot. You can check out their full inventory at russellchevrolet.com.
It's your Razor Hog update on Out of Bounds, giving you updates from the hill. Presented by Bradford Marine and ATV, now carrying the 1650 Duck Boat, featuring a heavy-duty built timber hull.
This is SportsCenter
As the game of college football continues to change, a new era begins tonight. The inaugural game of the first ever 12-team playoff kicks off tonight as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish host the Indiana Hoosiers tonight at 7 p.m. on ABC and ESPN. And the playoff will continue tomorrow on Saturday as Penn State hosts SMU at 11 a.m. and Texas will host Clemson at 3 p.m. Both of those games will be on both TNT and HBO Max. And to finish off your college football weekend at 7 p.m. on ABC and ESPN, Ohio State will host Tennessee. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Trip Keeter.
Hey everybody, it's Howie at Robert Irwin Jewelers, and we've made it easy for you this year to get her exactly what you want. You could take up to 5 years to pay. Get to a Robert Irwin Jewelers. Bigger, brighter diamonds, better prices, or online at rijewelers.com. Now open Sundays.
'Twas the month of Christmas, and the fat man had a bone to pick. A peculiar problem for old Saint Nick. All his elves had lost their ways, because instead of toys, everyone wanted new Hyundais. Santa nearly went insane over the getaway sales event at Crain. But when he saw the SUVs of Hyundai, Santa declared, I too shall upgrade my sleigh. So if you hear a rumble in the night with a sleek new Hyundai in sight, just know it's Santa on his way in a new Palisade from Crain Hyundai.
Listen each week for the Drive Time Sports Keys to Victory presented by Arkansas Municipal Equipment and Pond, specializing in refuse and recycle equipment with years of experience serving Arkansas. Get the keys to Razorback victory according to Randy Rainwater each week on 103.7 The Buzz.
Spread across 5 states, Centennial Bank upholds our commitment to the communities we serve through our support of businesses and families. Our tradition of being a good corporate neighbor is one of our top priorities. Through education and support, partnership with our dedicated employees, shareholders, and local boards, and superior customer service, one family and business at a time, we are proud to help our communities thrive, because that's what being a good neighbor is all about. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Every day, we do one thing, and we do it at the highest level. We formed Arkansas Urology more than 25 years ago, and ever since, our world-class team has gained experience and expertise in every aspect of urology. Today, you'll find our state-of-the-art facilities across Arkansas, where the latest technologies are used in innovative ways by skilled specialists who are dedicated to one thing, improving lives every day. Schedule your appointment at arkansasurology.com.
Stay up to date with the latest Razorback news with the Red White Report every weekday with Justin and DJ on The Zone. Presented by Tire Town Point S in Benton. Make sure your car is game day ready before you head up to the hill with Tire Town Point S.
If you're loving what you hear on The Zone, you should try our video stream on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, or X if you're a nerd. Now, let's get back into The Zone.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Ayo, Bo knows this, and Bo knows that. But Bo don't know Jack, cause Bo can't rap. Well, what do you know? The D-Dog is...
We're into Oaklawn in a second. We'll check in with Zack down there. Let me get Jamie and Atkins in real quick, and then we'll get back to it. Pigskin's here on his birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
big fella.
birthday.
How old are you, actually? Are you double nickel today?
61.
Oh, okay. I
No
thought you
way.
were 55.
I just look 55.
Are you really 61?
I'm 61.
You actually look good for 61.
Well, thank you.
I hate to compliment you, but I will.
Oh, you should.
Sorry. Jamie, go ahead.
Hey, guys. So we've seen the 2 deep out. I got a question for DJ. And I'm not trying to be negative here. I just want to see what his view is on this. Guys, I mean, we got 2 guys starting on this line that can't stay in front of a sumo wrestler. So what do we do? What's the game plan? I mean, I say we just run the ball, get maybe some short passes, and get out of Dodge before we get somebody hurt. DJ, what do you think we should do?
Oh, I mean, you're right. I mean, I'm assuming you're referring to Blackstock. Yes, he's been a guy who's been here all year, but obviously has showed that he's not him. He struggles a lot staying in front of people. And Marion Harris has flashes. Now, they've been moving him inside, outside, inside, outside. The really only solid guy you got, I would say, is Carmona. Then you throw in some young guys, and yes, it is scary because all of that comes with communication that's usually started by your center. So, yes, I'd be very shocked if we sit in the pocket and really go through your classic Coach Petrino's playbook, unless it's like Quinn said yesterday, when you just go max protection and only have 2 guys out in a route. But that really does show your hand. But yeah, it's scary. I was looking at these numbers so I don't really know what to expect from Texas Tech. I haven't watched their film yet.
Mm-hmm.
I did see, however, last year or this year they've had 13 total sacks. 19 total sacks, only 3.5 sacks from their D linemen. And the rest are from their linebackers and DBs, which lets me know that they're bringing blitzes and confusing looks. And for a fresh offensive line, or for a young offensive line, that could be a little dangerous situation.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect because of the different DC.
Yeah, and I also don't know of those people who put up those stats who's still there or not. I mean, it's so hard to game plan and give a legit opinion of the team we're going to face when I don't even know who's all there as far as portal and who's playing or not playing. I don't know. Could be scary.
Now, it's time to learn the biggest lines of the weekend. It's Better Bets with Oaklawn's Director of Sports Wagering, Zack Gillham. Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, guys. How's it going today?
Very good. Zack Gillham kicking it on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline. And we are getting ready for the playoff finally, Zach. Tonight we get game numero uno, Indiana, Notre Dame, in South Bend. A snowy day in Indiana. I'm sure the field will be fine, though, because it was supposed to taper off well before kickoff. But what are we looking at line-wise on these games? And which game of the 4 has had the most movement?
Yeah, so that this is a great time to jump on the call because Notre Dame has just moved. It is now -6.5. So that one was 7.5 earlier in the week, went to 7, now to 6.5. Currently, the total at 51.5. I would say the line that has moved around the most has been Texas Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
We opened that one at 10.5. It got as high as 13. It is now settled in at 12.5.
I'm telling you, I've said this all week. I got a funny feeling about Indiana, and I got a funny feeling about Clemson. Not that they're going to win, but I think they'll be competitive.
Is it that you have a funny feeling more about Texas than Clemson, or just?
I just think Clemson, the way they're playing, and I still don't buy Texas anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be completely off base. I'm wrong a lot. That's just in. But I don't know. And the Indiana game, I think, has the potential to be real intriguing. I'm just not 100% sold on Notre Dame. They may come out and pound them, but I'm not 100% sold. Pigskin, you want to argue with this?
And Justin, the betting public has kind of been more with you, especially when it was at 7.5 and 7. That the action was definitely coming in on Indiana, so no surprise to see it move. 6.5, the early action was Notre Dame, so I'm interested to see if it gets back to the Notre Dame action or if we continue to see the Hoosier action come in.
I find us not asking which team is better tested. It's which team was tested at all, really. I mean, because neither team has had a good schedule for the most part.
Indiana's just not very talented. They're really coached well. Signetti's been fantastic, but it's basically James Madison playing Notre Dame. I mean, that's where most of his impact players
comparable to SMU and Penn State?
Yeah, pretty similar. And I think the home teams win 2 touchdowns.
Really? Okay. Interesting.
Well, here we go. Here's another one, hot off the press. Penn State has been -9 for most of the week. That has just moved. Now Penn State -8.5. Total in that one at 53. That's the 11 a.m. game for tomorrow.
We were talking about this the other day. Wes and I were both kind of on the under maybe a little bit, even though it's easy to like them scoring a bunch. But, again, cold weather. I don't know. Again, maybe we're making too much of that. We'll see. What are the other 2 games, Zach?
So Ohio State, Tennessee. Ohio State is still sitting -7.5 in that one. Would not be shocked to see that get to 7. The action at 7.5 has been coming in on the Tennessee Volunteers, and the money line action, interesting enough, has been pretty even. I would say of the dogs, Tennessee definitely taking the most on the money line.
There does seem to be, and again, we're in SEC country, there does seem to be a pretty general feeling that Tennessee's got better than a puncher's chance to win that game outright. So, and then in the final game, that game is that's Texas Clemson. That's been the biggest line the whole time, right?
It has been, yeah. That one opened 10.5, and it moved very quickly. All the early action on Texas got all the way up to 13, and it has settled now at 12.5. And most of the numbers where we've had it posted and the teasers and the alternates, everything I am seeing right now is coming in on the Longhorns.
Okay. What else do we have to go? We got. Go ahead.
I know for futures, have you seen big shifts now that Carson Beck is not going to be playing in the college football playoffs for Georgia?
No, there really has not been a big shift there. I feel like a lot of the people throughout the season I've talked to, whether they're guests coming into the book or some of my friends or some of you guys, I don't know that Beck was the person really carrying that team. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know that there's going to be a big difference in that line. And in fact, the future odds really haven't moved at all. Georgia right now 5-1 to win it all.
Zach, what about for those who missed the podcast this week? Some of the prop bets. You guys have some interesting potentials here for individual scoring in the games for all the playoff games compared to one another.
Yeah, so you can take like the highest scoring game for this round one. Penn State, SMU, currently the favorite there at plus 175. Texas, Clemson's at 225. Notre Dame, Indiana, 270. Ohio State, Tennessee is a long shot there at 4-1. We also have the available lowest scoring team, so the option is on that. It's pretty much going to be the reverse of what we just laid out in terms of odds. You have most passing yards during the playoffs. Right now, Quinn, yours is leading that, or is the favorite at plus 155, I should say. And then you have conference to win the national championship, so that's been a pretty popular one this week. You have two conferences that are really standouts looking at the odds, Big Ten minus 115, SEC plus 130, and as you mentioned, we're an SEC country, so I don't think it will shock you guys to say we've had some people come in to back that conference.
Yeah, well, you got the sheer number advantage with the Big Ten, but again, I don't think most people like Indiana, and I think they're a little concerned about Ohio State. And then how good do you feel about Oregon? Because they got a tough draw. Right?
That draw is terrible.
They got hosed.
How does a number one team have the toughest route to the championship game? That doesn't make sense.
It is weird. They got to revamp that for next year for sure. That'll be a point of contention. Razorback basketball, you got the numbers on that yet or not?
Numbers not quite on the board for that yet. Check back later tonight. It will be hitting the board. Some other college football future, you can wager on a team to make the college football championship game. Those are yes-no markets. Even though they do have the the toughest pass, Oregon is plus 185 on the yes. No is minus 235. Georgia's plus 195. Texas 205. So all the teams listed there. Clemson 24-1 on the yes. Arkansas basketball, as you just asked, that will post tomorrow. Bowl game is on the board. That line has been all over the place. Currently, Arkansas -2, your favorite in the bowl game.
Really? Okay.
Yes. And it was at one point Arkansas -3.5 where we opened it. Got to where Arkansas was a 2.5-point dog, and now all the way back the other direction.
That is wild.
It's all over.
Yeah.
So, if you don't like the number on the game today, wait till tomorrow.
Well, I'm telling you, if the running back from Texas Tech doesn't play, I like the chances. I really do. I think, again, they're both sort of decimated in what they've lost. I think it'll be interesting. So
and don't forget NFL Saturday this weekend. And two of the better games of the weekend, in my opinion. At noon, you have the Texans and the Chiefs. Chiefs 3.5-point favorite. And then at 3:30, you have the Steelers and the Ravens. Ravens 6.5-point favorites in that one. They were 6 points, so it's moving towards that touchdown number.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that a little bit, I guess. Good deal. All right, Zach, anything else?
I think that's about it. Oh, there's actually a lot more on the board, but I think that's college baseball. If you did not hear, that has hit the board. Arkansas second choice, plus 800. Tennessee is your favorite at plus 700, and then you have the USEC Fury fight that is tomorrow during the day. Right now, USEC is minus 136, the favorite in that rematch.
And Zach, the top 5 teams, is that right? Are SEC teams in the favorites as far as wagering goes for baseball?
That is correct. Top 5 teams going in order: Tennessee, Arkansas, Texas A&M, LSU, and Florida. Those are your top 5 teams right now, odds to win the College World Series.
Tough schedule. All right, buddy. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you next Friday.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas. Y'all have a great weekend.
All right, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Zach down at Oaklawn. All right, boys, let's get to this.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're going to hear about it. You, Kruger, my son tells me your company stinks.
Oh, God.
Quiet, we'll get yours in a minute. Kruger, you couldn't smooth a silk sheet if you had a hot date with a babe.
All right, here we go. This is my favorite time of the year. You guys know this. A chance to complain about things that irritate me. Hard to offend, easily annoyed, DJ. That is my call to action. Philip Martin coming in at the right time. No political talk, Philip. So I know there's lots of things that annoy you, but basically anything's on the board. I don't care. Pixie, I'll let you start. I'm going to be deferential today.
Well, you should, since it's my birthday.
Yes, that's right. You also get the first bite of cake.
I am bitterly disappointed for the first time in my life, the Lions actually have a legitimate shot to win the Super Bowl, and half of the team is injured. I'm really upset about this.
That sucks. I will say this. I saw today that David Montgomery may be available for the playoffs.
I hope he can play defense. He's going to play both ways like Travis Hunter.
Yes, I guess they're not going to piece Hutchinson back together that fast.
Goodness. Our two best defensive linemen, our two best linebackers, our best secondary. It's so depressing.
That'll make the story so much better when you actually win the whole thing.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It would be amazing.
Maybe Amon-Ra will have like 250 yards receiving every game in the playoffs.
That would make me happy.
It could happen.
Let me tell you what one of my biggest pet peeves is, my grievance for the year, and it happens about once a month. And this is not a knock on the guy. It's a knock on the askers, and it's not really their fault either, but I'm just annoyed by it. People call me about once a month and go, hey, can I get Justin Moore to do such and such or so-and-so? Can I get Justin Moore to call and do this?
He's not on your show.
Can I get Justin Moore to... I'm like, Justin Moore doesn't really work for me.
No.
He just happens to be on my morning show.
Yeah.
I don't have any control over his schedule. And by the way, he's got 4 kids, a wife, a music career, and he does radio 3 days a week in addition to everything else that he's responsible for. And he also is responsible for raising hundreds of thousands of dollars for charity every year already. So I hope you don't feel like it's a slap in the face, but he's probably not coming to your book club.
He's pretty busy.
Yeah.
He is.
Don't ask me ever again. And I have to explain it to him in a certain way. Like, I don't ask Justin for stuff because when he first started, I was like, I'll ask for people. And then he's just like, and it's not his fault. He's covered up. And I'm like, I just tell people, I'm sorry, I don't ask Justin to do anything.
You're both named Justin. You're both on the radio.
It's like when people say, hey, would you ask so-and-so for an autograph from me? I'm like, no, I won't. Because I don't ask for autographs for me, and I'm not getting one for you. Sorry.
I can understand that.
So don't call me and ask me about Justin Moore stuff ever again, please. Thank you. If you want to try and get in touch with his management, good luck. Or text Basil. He might be able to get in touch with him.
RJ. He and RJ are tight.
There you go.
Yeah.
My new thing that I have a lot of issues with people who drive.
Oh, good.
My newest thing is, and I can't believe I didn't notice this as much before, I've almost been rear-ended about 4 times this year by people who don't understand the concept of parallel parking. Drive through the River Market or any city street.
No.
When I stop at an open spot,
you're backing up.
And I put on my turning signal,
yes,
you're backing
I am
into the
going to
spot.
back into that spot. So, hey, dum-dum, please do not drive right up on my tail while I'm trying to back into the spot. Also, don't go around me as I'm trying to back into the spot and drive on the opposite side of the street against traffic. What you need to do there is sit still for 30 seconds while and by the way, I'm a hellacious parallel parker. Just give me 30 seconds or less.
Yeah.
And I will be out of your way, and you can move on about your life. And I know we're all busy and impatient, and I know we're over-caffeinated. You're looking at one right here. But the point is, that's how the world works. That's how it works on the road. Wait for the people to parallel park, you jerk faces. I had a lady honk at me. I'm like, and then she pulled up next to me and looked at me, and I was like, what do you think I'm doing here, dum-dum? Move on. I'm parallel parking here.
It takes you 30 seconds to parallel park?
I'm just, it takes me 10 seconds. But my point is,
I know.
You'll live.
A max.
Just hold up, idiots.
So you're really good at parallel parking?
I'm a good parallel parker.
I'm impressed.
Listen.
That's a skill.
It isn't even hard anymore with the
backup
camera.
Yeah, backup cameras made it so much easier.
Yeah,
that's true.
And I hate it because I do see people, it's just like, again, there are certain things I can't relate to anymore, like people who are afraid to fly. I used to be afraid to fly, so I kind of get it.
Mm-hmm.
I see people struggle to parallel park. It's very anxious. Like, I know people who will not parallel park, especially like on a crowded street. They're like, I'm not even going to try. It freaks them out.
Just keep going right.
I feel bad for them.
You know, something similar to that are these people that back into spaces so they can pull out. I'm like, what are you, pulling a bank job?
Yeah,
I mean, just
what are we doing?
pull in, then back out.
You got to pull in backwards.
You got to back up one coming or going. I mean, what's the difference?
I hate that. Yeah,
it is
I hate
weird.
that when they...
Yeah.
Listen, I got another thing, and I know I'm talking to a lot of dog lovers. Trip, you got a dog?
No.
Okay,
I love animals. I really do. I know people have this opinion of me. It's not that.
You like animals. You don't love animals.
I love them.
You like them.
Animals are okay.
I don't think you get to judge how I feel about things. You're just like that guy that called in that day
I've been around
and tried to
you
tell
and
me how I
dogs,
thought.
and you're indifferent about dogs at best. You used to have a dog, that boxer. I was at your house.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're
You
indifferent.
could take him or leave him. You're indifferent.
Yeah.
DJ loves dogs. Philip loves dogs. I love dogs. You like dogs.
I love animals.
But continue.
You guys can all kiss my ass. Anyway, I love dogs, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. So please don't interrupt me while I'm on a rant. Anyway, these people who cannot go anywhere without their dog. And these people who... Yesterday we had a story about a guy who had an emotional support animal with him, and it's a Great Dane. You can't be bringing Great Danes on planes, okay? We got to draw the line somewhere. If you people need that, go get some therapy.
Yeah.
Or again, there's lots of drugs out there that you can take if you're that anxious when you're walking around in society. If you can't go from A to B and then taking your dog to work, I'm sorry. Now Kirk has gone to the point where the dog is on set with him now. It's one thing for him to go from A to B with the dog because he just can't take it. And he's like, oh, man, I'm so sad. My dog died of cancer. I'll just get another dog. Grab the other one. I got a backup plan. I'm fine. You're obviously devastated over it. Who doesn't love dogs now? I mean, the guy just like, oh, give me a replacement dog. I'm so devastated over my dog. Anyway, but now he's bringing the dog on set. He's holding the leash while he's picking games. I'm like, it's very distracting, Kirk.
Strangely enough, the dog picks games better than he does, but I digress.
I was going to say it humanizes him, and I think it's...
He's human enough.
Yeah, he's pretty
I don't
good.
know.
Did you hear his kid signed with Michigan? Quarterback.
No.
They
That's
gave him
right,
a
he did.
scholarship.
Yes,
His kid is playing at Michigan next year.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, how about that?
I don't like when people say young freshman. It's redundant and it's dumb. Now, if you want to say old freshman because the kid, like Harrison, well, or 25 or whatever Harrison is from Arkansas because he was a baseball guy.
Yeah.
That's fine, but don't say young freshman. It's annoying.
We get it. He's young.
It's really annoying.
He's a kid.
Yeah, he's a freshman. They're all young, mostly. But if there's a modifier that needs to be put in place because he's actually a guy who started college late, then that's fine.
Yeah, like a 30-year-old freshman.
Like Chris Winkie.
Sure, like Chris Winkie,
Yeah.
who had a receding hairline at 16.
He did.
And my last thing is this, and I just got into this with my son the other day. The split AC thing. You know, my favorite button in the entire panel in the car is the sync button. I control the air. I control the music. I drive us from A to B. This is how this works. And my son's like, Dad, that's why they got split. I said, do you think when you got your air cranked up to 87 and I've got mine at 70 that it isn't heating up the whole car? Do you understand how physics works?
Right.
This reminds me of when I used to go to Branson a lot, and we would go to the Denny's, and it was still smoking in there. And there was a half a wall where the smoking section was, and where the non-smoking section was. And I'm like, does anybody in here know how smoke works? It doesn't just stay on that side of the room. It wafts over
Airplanes
into this
used to
area.
be like that.
I know.
I'm like, you understand the smoke is everywhere.
They clearly didn't get it.
They didn't
It
get
circulate.
But I'm like, I'm trying to drive the car and also like not fall asleep and kill us. So could you not turn it up to 87 when we're driving around? That'd be great. Thanks.
You make a really solid point on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good point
and
there.
the point about the emotional support dogs is good too. I had a friend that's a
Philip
flight.
disagrees.
No, I don't disagree, but yeah, I think it's a little much to have a large animal on a plane.
My friend, who is a flight attendant for Delta, said a woman came on with her emotional support pig. And then the pig messed all over the plane. I'm
we
like,
just
well,
can't
it's
have
a
it.
pig. What do you think it's going to do?
That went too
Honestly,
far.
if I was the executive, and I think everybody's afraid to tell Kurt no.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude,
No dogs
if I was
allowed.
if I had any power at ESPN, I'd pull him in and be like, dude, you want to go place to place with your dog? We even fly him on your private jet. Cool. But you can't have it on the set. It's distracting.
If my dog were on the set, he'd just be walking around looking for food.
While you're
begging
pitching?
for food
Yeah.
while we're picking games. Yeah. So.
Did you find something to complain about?
Only got one thing this year that I can think of.
I really want you to complain about me for complaining too much. That would make me so happy.
That's you. That's you. I accept you for who you are. Yeah.
That's a nice way of saying you're an a-hole. It's okay.
The only
Thanks.
thing that somewhat bugged me this year was when my neighbors gave me a hard time about my Tahoe parked out front.
That is not cool.
That was about it. That's all I had a problem with. And,
If
they called the city enforcement on me instead of coming to knock on my door and tell me.
That's so unneighborly.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
just awful.
Especially
Awful.
with you. You're like the nicest guy on earth.
The thing is, too,
Yeah.
it's not illegal or not something that I can't do. I can park out in front of my own house.
But they didn't like it.
They just didn't like the fact that sometimes when they would leave to go out of the neighborhood, if there was two cars coming at the same time, they didn't want to have to wait and then go around. So I just That was it.
Does anybody in your neighborhood park in the street?
I would say a lot of people in my neighborhood park.
I think so too.
It's not,
Yeah.
I don't know. They had a problem with mine though. I don't know. I'm not saying that.
You're
no.
very local.
Aren't you?
How can it-
You think they got a problem with TV
It's not an
hosts?
HOA situation,
They're
right?
probably Channel 7 folk, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Besides that, no, I'm good.
Tell them if they don't shut up, you're going to do a story on TV about them.
I'll go knock on their door.
You should.
Did you fall or file a complaint?
The last thing you want, you think 7 on your side coming to your door is bad. DJ on your side is worse. Because he'll kick your door
Not
in.
on your side.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I'm going to take a quick call, and then we got Joe Johnson coming up in a second.
Yeah, I think Tripp's going to give him a call here in a second.
All right, John, we got to be quick. What's happening?
Hey, support animal.
Yes.
There was a guy in Los Angeles. His buddy was a doctor, so he had no problem getting the paperwork. He had a support llama,
Oh, my God.
and he took it to a He took it to a Dodgers game, and he took it to the movies. And then finally, there was so much hell over it, he quit. But he was trying to draw attention to the lunacy of some of this stuff.
I'll actually sign off on that one.
Yeah.
A llama at a Dodgers game would be incredible.
Oh my goodness.
That would be
Yeah, he
fantastic.
got it there. They couldn't deny him.
Yeah.
He walked in, sat down, and he had his llama standing there too. So.
I love it.
Anyway.
That's hilarious. Thanks,
Take it
John.
easy, guys.
Hey, appreciate it, man. All right, we got to hit a timeout. It's 11:49.
This December, Guatney Chevrolet is making the holidays brighter. Drive into the new year in a 2024 Suburban or Tahoe with up to $9,000 off MSRP. Treat yourself to a 2024 Silverado starting at just $39,997, or unwrap the all-new 2025 Chevrolet Trax starting at $23,997. Need a budget-friendly option? The 2025 Trailblazer is yours for only $299 per month, and with approved credit, enjoy no payments until April 2025. Celebrate the season at 1301 TP White Drive in Jacksonville. Guatney Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
At Eat My Catfish, fall is our favorite time of the year, and football season isn't the only thing making a comeback. Available now, our famous shrimp gumbo and Cajun boudin balls make their return to the menu. Order online at eatmycatfish.com. Eat local, eat fresh, Eat My Catfish.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
See Shelter Agent Drew Self in Hot Springs, Todd Matthews in Benton, or Alex Blake in Little Rock today.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-833-0733. 800-833-0733. 800-833-0733.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Injured? Let's talk about getting help now.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888.
Whether injured at night, on a weekend, or a holiday,
dial 8 for Rainwater, Holds, and Sexton.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
You're back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
All right, welcome back. It is 11:52. Real quick, Max Prairie Wings down in Stuttgart, a great place to pick up all of your last-second needs for the holidays. Our friends at maxpw.com, if you want to do it online. Right now, they're offering up to 50% off. You can unlock savings on Max Prairie Wings gear. Shop now online or go down and see them. They've got all kinds of discounted gear right now. I'm looking at a really cool camo hoodie right here that's half off. I mean, they got deals happening. So if you're looking for last-minute gift ideas, you can head on down there. For yourself, you can take advantage of it, too. Sometimes you just got to get a gift from you to you. You deserve it. You worked hard this year. Hook yourself up. Anyway, anything you need for the outdoors or for that special someone, make it even extra special. They've got the customization station at Max Praying Wings as well. So if you're giving out some last-minute gifts, you can put your company logo on there. Just make it extra special for that special someone in your life at Max Prairie Wings. It's an Arkansas tradition for a reason, so go down and see them in Stuttgart or online at maxpw.com. Let's go to the Jim's Razorback Pizza hotline. And standing by, NBA legend and former Razorback great Joe Johnson. Hi, Joe. How are you?
What's up, guys? How you doing, man?
We're good. Merry Christmas to you. And I understand you're going to be coming back and spreading a little Christmas cheer in your home state.
Man, of course. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to this toy drive that we put together. I'm excited.
What are the details on it, and when are you doing it, and how do people either contribute or benefit?
It's tomorrow from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And
that's PM, I hope.
Yeah, PM. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, we've put together. We've created and empowered, underserved communities through the programs that focus on, health and wellness, and of course, love of basketball. And basically, our mission is to uplift those in need and provide them with the resources they deserve.
Now, yeah, you said it's going to be from 5 to 8 p.m. That's going to be at Digestive Care. That's located at 14918 Cantrell Road. I see you've been doing a lot of partnerships with Dr. Brian McGee and his wife, Laura Bloom. They do such a great job of giving back to the community. Talk about that partnership and what you said. You're a Little Rock kid. I've known you since you've been in high school, at Central High School, being able to come back and take care of your own community.
Yeah, it's been great. I did a partnership and collaboration, and definitely want to give a huge shout-out to Digestive Care and Dr. Brian McGee for their incredible support and facilitating this toy drive. Their partnership shows the community spirit we need to make this event a success. So, it's gonna be dope.
Joe, have you already identified recipients for the toy drive, or are you still open to having some other folks come and benefit?
No, man, we encourage everyone to come participate in the toy drive and support the ISO Foundation. Our mission is basically creating lasting change in our community. So yeah, we're inviting everybody to come out and donate.
I want to say this too, Joe. I mean, we want to make sure we keep this focused on the point at hand. It's bringing out some toys to make sure they have opportunity to have something for Christmas. I would assume it'd be best if they're unwrapped, so if it's going to be for a boy or a girl, so we can hand those out as well. But for those people coming out who want an autograph from the one and only Joe Johnson, are you trying to kind of refrain away from that, and you just want to keep this focused on the toys?
No, I mean, our mission, obviously, it's a toy drive, but I'm when I come back home, man, I'm always open to signing autographs, taking pictures, so it'll definitely probably turn into a lot of that too, but, which is okay. So, I always look forward to seeing my people for sure.
Again, 5 to 8 p.m. tomorrow. Again, one more time on the location, Joe.
It is at the Digestive Care.
Yeah. That's on 14918 Cantrell Road.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you covered.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
It's all right.
No, I got you. I
definitely was not trying to trip you up. I just didn't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all definitely got to come out and, show some love and support, man. This is going to be a fun event.
I want to say this, too, Joe. I keep up with you on social media. Big yoga guy, right? Do you have a studio?
Yeah, I have a studio, here in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm a huge yoga guy. I got into yoga and hot yoga, to be exact. It was about 2009 when I was playing here for the Atlanta Hawks. I dealt with tendonitis a lot in my knees and my Achilles. So with those type of injuries, it's hard to even walk, let alone run or bike or anything of that sort. So I was recommended hot yoga by a guy who was doing therapy on me, and man, did it change my life. I'm a huge advocate of it now. I try to get a lot of the young young guys, young men and women, young athletes in there to, show them and teach them how to take care of their bodies at a young age. So, as they get up there in age and your, 30s and 40s, man, you can still, be athletic and live a healthy life.
Hey, Joe, next time you're in town, you, me, and Justin, give me a heads up. We're going to do a hot yoga session.
We are for sure not. Joe, you're an ageless wonder. I appreciate you and the good work you're doing.
Yeah.
Listen. You cannot deny it if you ain't tried it.
Okay.
You ain't tried, you can't deny it.
Okay. I'm in.
Joe.
Fine.
Appreciate you, Joe.
Joe, thank you, buddy. Merry Christmas. Good job. Appreciate you.
Hey, love you guys.
All right.
Thank you, man.
What's going on, everyone? DJ Williams here with Ginger Russell from Russell Chevrolet. Ginger, how you doing?
I'm doing great, DJ.
All right, now there's three things we have in common. We both love the Razorbacks, we both love Chevys, and we both love great deals.
Absolutely, DJ. This month at Russell Chevrolet, we have 5.9% financing on Silverado half-ton trucks for 84 months with approved credit.
Man, 5.9 with 84 months. You talk about a deal. Ginger, where can they find you?
Well, we're a mile and a half north of McCain Mall, or you can find us at russellchevrolet.com.
Arkansas is special. Our people are honest and hardworking. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is pure Arkansas. We were raised here, we live here, and we're straight shooters. Unfortunately, out-of-state lawyers who care nothing about Arkansas are advertising for your legal business. They don't understand that you don't hand Arkansans a pile of cow dung and try to tell us it's a rose. Don't be just a number. Call the Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Tradition, reputation, results.
Get in the conversation with the True Service Credit Union live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. In too deep, lower your rate when you move your loan to True Service. TrueService.net.
1037 The Buzz, your exclusive Razorback headquarters in Central Arkansas. KABC Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Claire Kreitz.
Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders and Department of Education officials are looking to make a major impact on the future of Arkansas's workforce. A $26.7 million grant will be split between 14 schools across the state. Governor Sanders says funds will strengthen programs, making Arkansas more competitive in several industries. Some schools receiving a grant are Pulaski Tech, UALR, and Arkansas State. Changes are coming to the Little Rock School District. The school board passed all 5 recommendations in the plan called Optimizing LRSD 2.0. Those include consolidating Carver Elementary with Washington Elementary, closing Brady Elementary, and splitting the students between 6 schools, using a magnet school grant to campaign for enrollment, creating more seats for early childhood education, and exploring a bilingual elementary program. This is Claire Kreitz for the Buzz Radio.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A cold, windy day is ahead. North-northwest winds 15 to 25 miles per hour today. Sunny, yeah, but obviously it's going to be cold. Just a high of 44 degrees. Tonight, the wind dies down. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Riverfront Steakhouse Special. Dinner for 2 for $60. 10-ounce filet, fried shrimp, 2 sides, and our famous salad bar. Only $60. Good Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Have you been feeling like a loser lately? Losing at the track, losing at the casino, losing at love? Well, you're no loser, baby. You just need a new attitude. Walk into the Hattery Hat Store at 510 Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Pick yourself up a Dobbs, a Stetson, a Bailey's, or a Betmar, and walk out a winner. Inside the Gangster Museum of America, and remember, if you can't find a hat in here, you need your head examined.
'Twas the month of Christmas, and the fat man had a bone to pick. A peculiar problem for old Saint Nick. All his elves had lost their ways, because instead of toys, everyone wanted new Hyundais. Santa nearly went insane over the getaway sales event at Crain. But when he saw the SUVs of Hyundai, Santa declared, I too shall upgrade my sleigh. So if you hear a rumble in the night with a sleek new Hyundai in sight, just know it's Santa on his way in a new Palisade from Crain Hyundai.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, as the year comes to an end, if you've put off replacing your old outdated bath or shower, now's the time to call Bath Makeover of Arkansas for incredible year-end savings. We are Central Arkansas's trusted local source for custom bathing solutions installed in as little as 1 day, featuring our revolutionary new laser etch shower wall systems. Get the look of real tile that will never chip, crack, peel, discolor, or fade. Call Bath Makeover of Arkansas now at 1-800-NEW-BATH. During our year-end blowout sale, receive half off labor on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts, plus a bonus. Receive a $200 Visa gift card with your bath or shower purchase. And call 1-800-NEW-BATH right now for a free $25 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH. That's 1-800-NEWBATH.
Spread across 5 states, Centennial Bank upholds our commitment to the communities we serve through our support of businesses and families. Our tradition of being a good corporate neighbor is one of our top priorities. Through education and support, partnership with our dedicated employees, shareholders, and local boards, and superior customer service, one family and business at a time, we are proud to help our communities thrive. Because that's what being a good neighbor is all about. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. Guess what? We're going back to Christmas 2004, where you can save 30% off the best stocking stuffer ever. You can get a facial and a massage for $100. Go to our website, avabelladayspa.com, or stop by our spa at 301 North Shackelford Road in West Little Rock. It's as easy as avabelladayspa.com for all of your Christmas needs. Merry Christmas!
Every day, we do one thing, and we do it at the highest level. We formed Arkansas Urology more than 25 years ago, and ever since, our world-class team has gained experience and expertise in every aspect of urology. Today, you'll find our state-of-the-art facilities across Arkansas, where the latest technologies are used in innovative ways by skilled specialists who are dedicated to one thing, improving lives every day. Schedule your appointment at arkansasurology.com.
This is David Basil for Simmons Bank. You know, Simmons Bank was founded way back in 1903 in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, with first-day deposits of around $3,300. Today, Simmons has over $27 billion in assets and employs more than 3,000 associates across 6 states. They are a community bank taking as much pride in customer relationships as they do in their extensive products and services. For more than 120 years, Simmons Bank has worked hard to make their customers' financial goals become reality. Whether those goals look like buying a home, purchasing that new car you've always wanted, or starting a business, or maybe even sending a child to college, or simply having greater confidence when it comes to managing your money. What started as a small hometown bank in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, more than 120 years ago, Simmons Bank has grown strong ever since. Speaking of strong, Forbes ranked Simmons Bank one of the world's best banks on its 2023 list. Stop in and visit any of their over 200 banking locations. Simmons Bank was born in Arkansas and is here to serve Arkansans like you and me every day, every month, every year. That's Simmons Bank.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but no.
We are going to give away for birthday trivia today, and it's going to have to move, boys, because we got a lot. As we welcome you back in for our last hour before the Christmas holiday, we've got tickets to go see the Memphis Grizzlies against the Toronto Raptors the night before the Razorback game in Memphis. So if you want to come over, if you're coming over Thursday, catch a parade, we're going to have some tickets for you for the Memphis game. Now, if you're not going to use them, please don't call in. Also, Chris Alley's here, and you should definitely go to our live stream and check out his sweet outfit. He and DJ very much in the Christmas spirit.
We look good.
You do.
Come scoot closer to me. Okay.
You guys going to be on the same camera?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Look at that. There we are.
Hey, they're kind of twins.
What's the schedule for Rock and Roll Sushi over the holiday? We're going to do Rock and Roll Sushi gift card giveaway this hour too. So we come bearing gifts.
That's awesome.
We did all our
That's
grievances
great.
last hour. We're just giving stuff away this hour.
I brought food. I figured this hour would be much happier than the last hour.
I feel amazing.
Great.
Thanks.
Good. So Christmas Eve closing at 4, and then Christmas Day closed. The rest of the week regular hours.
Yep.
So we're gonna get out of there a little early on Christmas Eve.
My kids and I are doing like a Christmas Eve brunch before we open presents.
Oh, nice.
So Rock and Roll Sushi might be a good spot. They love coming for hibachi.
Yeah, y'all come out. We'll be open, like I said, till 4.
All locations same?
All locations, yep. Closing at 4 on Christmas Eve.
I'm thinking about doing a Sunday brunch if y'all are free.
Ooh.
Sunday? I'll be in Oklahoma.
Okay.
I think you planned that around there. That's cool.
Well, if you're free, Chris.
I'm around.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'll
Awesome.
wear my suit.
Hope you guys have a great time. Hope it's awesome.
We'll send you pictures.
Yeah, cool. It's really neat. I'll send pictures of Porter Moser's butt while he walks up and down the court.
Yeah, there we go.
They 11-0. They pulled one out of the hat against Michigan the other day. I heard your kid made a very boneheaded play.
We lost the game on a 4-point play, and it was a phantom foul. But we fouled a guy allegedly shooting a 3. So he makes the 3, makes a free throw. We lose by 1.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm like that's unusual.
I got a note from my insurance guy, who is a great dude, Jay. He says, if somebody hits you while parallel parking, don't worry, I'll take care of you.
Nice.
What a sweetheart. I mean, the guy's a peach. Come on.
You'll own that person's car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably be in jail because I'll be so angry because I just want to go off on him about being
I
stupid.
can't believe the general manager of the Buzz just threw that guy a beating.
Mm-hmm.
What's
could happen?
Ask him what's the gray area if you're driving and someone clearly is doing a violation and you just happen to hit that person.
Citizens
Give me an example.
Say like you notice somebody who's running a red light, obviously, and you just kind of get out there and get
Just
hit.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and you're like,
Sort
oh
of
no,
like,
my car's
yeah.
totaled.
You trying to get a new car, Bob?
No, I'm just saying, how does that work? You know?
They're going to owe you.
Okay.
If they ran the red light, it's on them.
Okay.
They're going to get a ticket and they're going to be responsible.
What will happen is your insurance companies will fight for 8 months.
Yeah.
And then
Like, will they go above and beyond to prove, like, okay, yes, they're in the wrong, but you could have avoided it?
No, that's
No,
never
I don't
ever
think
an
so.
issue.
No, I don't think so. They don't have enough time to
they'll
do
get
that.
they'll get maybe a ticket.
It's not like a pitch inside. It's not you go, oh, you didn't try to get out of the way. Get back up there, sucker. Ball 2.
Give me 500.
Yeah, you don't gotta do that.
I don't think you exactly have a duty to mitigate in that.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
in that case,
You're allowed to be a crappy driver as
You're
much
allowed.
as he is.
Yeah, you're allowed to.
But you got to be a legal driver. As long as
Once
you're
it
legal.
turns green, you can jump off that.
I got a buddy of mine who would drive around hoping to catch people slipping. Yeah,
I
you know?
understand.
I would say you're a trash driver in that case, but it's not illegal to be a trash driver, it turns out.
Your car drives itself.
Oh, no, I was talking, this is for a friend.
He's literally asking for a friend.
Yeah, literally. Right.
Yeah. I'm a jerk asking for a friend.
What's this thing I see in Little Rock now, where people will turn across a lane, all these one-way streets?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys noticed this? People will just turn from the right lane, turn left. They'll just turn in front because I guess they don't think you're down there.
I had that happen the other day.
It happens
Yeah.
all the time to me because I'm downtown a lot.
You're
And
turning left and you're in
I'm
the right
going
lane?
straight, but I'm in the left lane. The guy in the right lane will turn
In front of you?
in front of me.
I've literally never had that happen.
It's happened 7 times this
Two-lane
year.
change.
That guy's
Almost
asking
once
for
a
it.
month, 7 times. You know.
So on that one, if you gas it a little bit,
Yeah. Well.
you know?
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Okay, you don't want to go through all that?
At this point.
You know what
Just
I will
like,
tell you
where's
too
this
is
guy?
there is a road, and I can't remember what road it is. It's basically where La Harpe, if you're going south,
Right.
and it curves around through the river. You go past the river market, and it keeps going. There's the lanes there. There's 2 lanes, and they're not parallel. Like
Right.
they're sort of offset. So I see people sometimes if they pulled straight ahead, they'd be in the other lane. You have to edge over to the right pretty significantly to not be in the other lane.
Yeah, I do there all the time.
I'm like, who laid this street out?
Yeah.
And was he like drunk? I mean, it is not even close to straight. I've never seen more offset lanes in my life.
Why are we such Americans? Why are we such bad drivers? The rest of the world can handle roundabouts.
I don't
and
like
we
roundabouts.
Can't. We can, it's just like there's one right by my house.
Yeah.
So I got to go through it every day to get in and out. And I see so much crappy stuff going on there. I see people going the wrong way on it.
I find I find them to be stressful, and I find most of them to be unnecessary, frankly. There's one in Conway that I go to. It's right by the Rock and Roll Sushi. Every time I go up there to go to walk on
I get nervous
for
in
the
that
coaches show, because that one's like, it's so much going
lanes.
on.
Giant.
And then it's like, do I get in this lane or this lane to go straight? And I'm like, I'm always looking to get T-boned.
Yeah.
I'm like, and also people are they freak out. They don't know what to do. So like, I'm a little already nervous.
I've made 2 circles in that one before.
Well, it's double lane, which makes it even harder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
kids,
that one is
Parliament, Big Ben. Go around for the 15th time.
moving around.
Okay, we're going to get to entertainment. Now, listen, I'm going to give you a heads up. We're not doing a spin the wheel today. We're just doing a trivia for Rock and Roll Sushi for a gift card. Yeah. It's going to be Christmas themed. Chris is dressed the part.
I wore my suit.
Yes. There you go.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But you're giving gifts, Santa.
Yeah.
I need... You want to sit out? Good, because I don't like when you play birthday trivia. You're mean. What?
Oh, that one day. This one fateful day, I call you deaf.
Do you know how we do things here?
We
hold grudges forever.
That was a great day.
I've noticed since day one.
Yeah. I learned from
You still holding on to that?
my spiritual advisor taught me well.
Oh, that hurts. He's not wrong, but it hurts.
Yes. I need one more player at 661-1037.
Today's entertainment report is brought to you by Bell & Sword Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram or stop by Bell & Sword's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
Don't let me forget to do champs and chumps because I got a couple good ones today. You are a chump this week if you got involved in this deal. People are going after this Hawk Tuah girl because of some meme coin project she did that everybody lost money on. And I'm like, did you really spend your money supporting something that Hawk Tuah girl is backing? I mean, you are too stupid to live.
A lot of people.
Pigskin.
A lot of people.
What does it say about fools and their money?
Soon parted.
Well, that's what you get. These people are suing this chick and her group over the. I'm like, what? You backed her stupid coin, you dum-dums. What do you think was going to happen? So, gee, she seems like she's got a lot of good ideas. Goldfish, DJ, for you.
I love Goldfish.
More crackers. Here we go.
Yes.
Goldfish is launching a new lineup of crisps and sweet grams. Oh, they want to get in the sweet gram game, huh?
They can't mess
like
with 10 grams.
Yeah,
They're already in it. They have that.
Stay in your lane,
Really?
Goldfish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so here we go. They've got sweet dill pickle and barbecue crisp flavors. What?
That doesn't sound good.
Dude, I'm telling you, pickle is all the pickle might have been the flavor of 24.
Really?
I'm telling you. The first of its kind product launched in 3 flavors: sour cream and onion on the crisps, cheddar, and sea salt and vinegar. I do like sea salt and vinegar. All 5 flavors of the Goldfish crisps start at $4.79 a bag. And then they've got the Goldfish Grams collection is being expanded. 3 brand new flavors. Tell me what you think. Strawberry shortcake.
Yes.
Okay.
Vanilla cupcake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cinnamon roll.
Come on.
What's not to like?
Yeah, they didn't miss it all.
Goldfish, you're killing it.
Yeah.
They have one
There we go.
goldfish that's like a s'more. It's like a graham cracker and a chocolate and a marshmallow. I've had those.
Okay.
I've eaten bags of those.
Trip, when you speaking of flavors, when you get that clip together, let me know.
Doing it right now.
Okay.
Almost done. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
cool. And then just stick it on entertainment if you don't mind. DJ, I think you're going to be excited about this if you haven't already taken it in. And knowing you, Mr. Content Consumption, I imagine you've already seen it. Let me pull this up real quick because I don't think it would be appropriate to do it without the music. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I definitely would seek it out.
Superman trailer? What are we talking about? Oh, I don't know.
Why don't you just let
All
me
over it.
set it up, please?
Sorry.
Trivia hadn't started yet, DJ. Calm down.
DJ's farting before he eats the beans. Relax. James Gunn's Superman. This is Kirk Herbstreit approved. Superman's dog appears in the film.
Crypto, right.
And what happened to Superman? I can't wait to find out. There's in the trailer, there's a scene where Superman crashes to Earth and is bleeding. And I'm like, I didn't even know he could bleed. And then Krypto has to drag him back to safety.
I mean, how far into the weeds do you want me to go?
I don't want you to get into
Is there a son involved?
I don't know anything about any of this. I didn't even know Superman had a dog, especially not a super dog.
I didn't know he had a dog.
No,
Little white dog.
Yeah, they're surprised that he even put a cape on him. So, but he has a cape on and everything. You know. But this is going to be the reboot of the DCU. They're starting fresh. James Gunn is now the Kevin Feige of the DCU.
Okay,
and so they're going to start fresh. And
sadly, I know exactly what that means.
Yeah,
so weird.
So all the stuff beforehand is all done. The only thing that they say is somewhat still intertwined because it did well is going to be the Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah.
But besides that, they're starting fresh. And this is going to be like Superman year 2 or 3, so it's not an origin story.
It's
they're
not.
They're getting right into
Superman.
it. Yeah, they're getting right into it.
Is there a multiverse?
I'm out.
My Superman movie.
Stop it.
My Superman movie, he never puts on the suit. What he does, it's Clark Kent in Smallville.
Yeah.
And he just plays sports.
Yeah.
And he just kind of holds back, you know. And I'll score 30 a game. I won't score 130 a game. That's what I would do,
Yeah.
you know.
You got to play it smart.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be a running back, you know. He's like, I'm not going to be a quarterback. I'll be a running back.
He is wearing the red trunks, though. First time on screen, he's wore the red trunks.
Okay, I told you I didn't want you to get in the weeds, and you're still going into the weeds. I know you're so excited about this, and I don't want to know what's going in your trunks right now because you're very excited about this film. Nikki Glaser is in the news today related to Taylor Swift. And I knew she was a fan. I knew she went to some shows this year. She spent around $100,000 going to see Taylor Swift Eras Tour shows, which is hilarious to me because she seems like a very edgy, I don't want to say bitter. You know what? Actually, this is starting to make more sense.
Yeah. The breakup artist.
Anyway, she says she spent close to $100,000 on nearly 24 Eras concerts since the trek kicked off. And she says, all well worth it. I would have paid even more. How much money does Nikki Glaser make?
I know.
My question.
I don't know, but we have somebody at our office that's probably spent almost that much on Taylor Swift this past year.
Who is it? Name names.
I'm not going to name names, but it's somebody that you would not. It's not
John
anybody.
Brummett.
It's not anybody who's. It's not Wally Hall.
Walter Hussman.
Well, Walter's the only person I know that works in newspaper or radio that could afford to do it. So, I don't know. To spend $100,000 on seeing anything, let alone Taylor Swift. But okay, let's do our birthdays here. I want to do day in history too. We got so much to do though. Let's just dive in. We'll just get this done. Try to stay on task. We got to do champs and chumps too, and rewind.
Won't let you forget.
What's the problem? What is going on?
Birthday Trivia in the Zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
I have to look at your faces to know who's here. I'm saying my brain is cooked. Cooked. 4 players. Here we go. These are from today. I got a couple from today, and then we got a couple from actual Christmas Day. Okay. And we'll have a couple audio clues in here.
All right.
This guy was his best film ever, in my opinion. Although, man, Wolf of Wall Street's really good too. But
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill. How old's Jonah Hill today?
Jonah Hill is
keep it quick.
39.
No.
41.
Yes. Bingo, bango. Wow. Chris is great under pressure. Always has been.
Yeah.
Always will be. All right, here we go. This is a audio clue. My fingers are fat still. I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be a day where I can just think of things and it'll just pop up on the air.
It's close.
AI.
Black Crow.
Yes?
Chris Robinson.
That's correct, sir. How old is Chris Robinson today? Lead singer of the Crows.
50.
50, no.
54.
No.
58.
Bingo, bango, pigskin.
Ooh.
Big fan.
Good job.
This guy is a professional drummer.
Neil Peart. John Bonham.
Phil Collins.
No, it's a Guns N' Roses.
Eric Carr. Peter Criss.
Peter Criss, right? That's good.
Kiss his head like
Peter Criss of Kiss.
Kiss.
How old is
The
he
Cat
today?
Man.
P.
77.
Martin. 77, no.
Beth, I hear you calling. 75.
No.
76.
No.
The big 8-0.
He is 79. Close enough, Chris Alley.
Good Lord, he's 79
Yes.
years old. Oh.
Last but not least for today. This guy was the Felix Jones to Reggie Bush's Darren McFadden.
Lindell White.
Correct. DJ Williams. Lindell White is how old today, sir? And really would have been more the flip side because Lindell's more the big power back.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
He's 46.
46, no, sir. 40? 40, bingo, bango.
Woo!
We got a tight race here going for some of you.
For some of them, yeah. I didn't get a chance, though.
No, that's fair.
I mean, I think I was 0 for 1.
You know what? If I wanted your excuses, Lead singer.
Oh, man.
Annie Lennox.
Boom.
Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, we're still playing.
Oh,
no.
yeah. Now, these are birthdays that are on Christmas Day.
These are Christmas birthdays.
Yes, Jesus shares this birthday with these folks. So, Pigskin, we got all your cohorts already covered. You and Lindell White. I see a lot of similarities. You're both very powerful. All right. How old is Annie Lennox today? DJ, do you know who she is?
No. 68.
Nope.
Gonna get no help. 65.
Nope.
73.
Nope.
63.
She's 70.
Oh.
DJ, did not expect you to get that.
Yeah, me neither.
This big, bad, mean Hall of Fame NFL fullback,
Michael Scott.
went to Syracuse.
Larry
Jerome
Zonka.
Bettis.
Who said that?
Larry Zonka.
Yeah, that's right. How's Larry Zonka today? He was at the Touchdown Club a few years ago.
He's got to be.
He's still kind of intimidating.
77.
No.
80.
No.
79.
No.
77.
That's what I
No
said.
point. 78. This woman is an Academy Award-winning actress.
Jane Fonda.
She also played in Four Christmases.
Reese Witherspoon.
How many Academy Awards does she have?
1.
Does she?
Mary
Yeah,
Jane
June Carter.
Which one's for Christmas
Sorry.
about?
With
That's
Vince Vaughn?
that's where they go to 4 different Christmases on Christmas.
No, Ryan Reynolds?
No.
Isn't that?
Kate Winslet.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaun.
Kate Winslet.
No. She was also in Carrie as Carrie and Coal Miner's daughter.
Oh, Sissy Spacek.
Yeah, there you go. All right. How old is Sissy Spacek today?
Sissy Spacek is 73.
No.
76.
No.
75.
Bingo bango, DJ Williams.
DJ.
Oh, sir.
Whoa. Shooting in the dark over
All right,
here.
here we go. Here we go. Woo! I can make this completely unfair for either way. Okay, I'm going to make this a 2-horse race. You guys sit out. 2 left, all right? Hopefully I don't need a tiebreaker. This guy's a former Razorback offensive lineman. I had no idea his
Jonathan
birthday
Wiggs.
was
Brandon
on
Burlsworth.
Christmas.
Sean Andrews.
Sean Andrews is correct. How old is he?
Sean Andrews.
Pigskin.
Sean Andrews is 48.
42.
Bingo bango. All right, this guy is a world leader, so I figured you had a small advantage here.
Vladimir Putin.
No, closer to home.
Donald Trump.
No, think North America.
Justin Trudeau.
Correct, sir. Yes. All right, Pigskin, you need a bingo bango to stay alive. How old is Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, today?
47.
47 is your answer. No.
51.
He's actually a lot older than I thought. He's 53.
Looks pretty good for
He looks
53.
amazing.
Yeah. He looks like he's 20.
very handsome, but not to me.
Not to me.
DJ won?
DJ won? Congratulations!
DJ won. Yeah. DJ didn't know one
DJ, you were
single
playing
person.
for Jenna, who was in first today. So Jenna!
So here's the problem with this game.
You didn't know
Our
one
winner,
name.
our winner didn't know 5 of these people even existed until 5
I named a
minutes ago.
few.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
But he guesses
Lindell
one
White.
away and he wins.
Sean Andrews. Buddy, it's the Christmas season. I applaud you.
Christmas,
Good for
buddy.
you.
I got
Very
done this
good.
way by Pat Bradley for
Yeah.
decades.
Yeah.
That's
Let
the
me
number
tell you.
game. It's the
That's
number
it.
You know what? You
It's a
sound like Ohio State fans after the Michigan game this year.
That's
right.
You know.
All right, good. Jenna, congratulations. Enjoy your gift card. Or not your gift card, your tickets to the Grizzlies game. We will see you there. I'm going to be there.
They beat the Warriors by like 50 points last night.
Jaw rules.
Amazing.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I
like
saw
that.
what you
Yeah,
did.
I like that.
Yeah. What is jaw rule?
I like to get buckets.
my baby.
I love Ja Rule Morant. That's
Yeah.
I knew Ja Rule Morant. I like to dunk on you.
I love it.
Of course, he's not.
I wave my
dunking
gun
anymore.
at you, but not anymore because I got suspended. I learned my freaking lesson. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, well, let's go right into more giveaways. Line them back up, or anybody wants to hang out, they can. What are we doing? 2 out of 3 again?
I like it.
Okay, let me get to Rock and Roll Sushi. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I know all these songs, but he's got the whole song and he's got the short clip of it. So Christian did yeoman's work here. Nobody does more work. I always complain because I'm like, we have to record some production or this, that, or the other when we go on vacation. And I do love to take my vacation. You know this.
Yeah.
But Christian is just like, he's all over, and he does way more work before he goes on break than
Remember
anybody.
when we talked about this segment? I was like, "Is this gonna be a lot of work for you guys?" You're like, "Nah, don't worry about it."
I'm like, no, Christian will do it. I really was going to do it, but he offered, so I was like, okay.
It was a lot.
I'm not going to argue. All right. Joe, you want to win a Rock and Roll Sushi gift card?
Yeah, let's go for it.
You're darn right you do. Okay, best 2 out of 3. You just got to tell me, I'm going to give you one clip of a song, and you tell me what the song is, okay? It's a Christmas song.
All
wait, I guess I should also play the open, since
Well,
he
it's
got
just a
one
wheel.
made. No.
Nope.
It's the most wonderful time.
No, that's not right. I thought he was saying that was the. Forget it. Let's just go. Here we go. You ready? That's not the one.
All right.
What?
Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Okay, very good. It's 1 for 1. Here we go. Let's see if you know this one. This is one of my favorites.
Jingle All the Way.
No, sir. Might have been in that film, but no. No. Here we go.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh my gosh. That is.
I'm gonna let you work it out.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the guitar player. It's from the 50s. The inspiration for Elvis and others.
Chuck Berry.
Pigskin.
Chuck
Do you mind?
Berry. Thank
I was
you.
helping him.
No, please don't.
Oh, he has to tell me what the song was.
He has to
Don't
say
make me
the
turn your
name.
mic
He
off.
still doesn't know the song.
That's not how this works.
It is a song.
Chuck Berry. Something. Guys, it's not coming to me.
Merry
Sorry.
Christmas, Joe.
Yeah.
Get your own sushi. John, welcome. How are you?
Yeah.
John?
John
doesn't want to play.
John.
501-661-1037. You want to win? Last night I went to see David Adam Burns at Sticky's.
Yeah, how was that?
And he played Christmas with the Family from Robert Earl Keen, and I about lost my mind.
That's awesome.
That is such a great song.
Every time I hear that last song that was played, it makes me think of Home Alone.
Yes.
Without fail, every single time.
It's a good one.
Can't say it because just in case we need to use it.
Yeah, we'd
again.
have to recycle it.
I don't know
It's
that we'll
tough.
have to. Do we have Chris? Oh, thank us. Merry Christmas from the Family's going into the break. I love that song. It's so fun. Mom got drunk and Dad got drunk at our Christmas party. I mean, there is not a better opening line for any song ever written, except for maybe Snake Farm. All right, let's try John here. John, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You want to play?
Yeah.
This was in the news this week.
Rocking around a Christmas tree.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party house.
If you check out Arkansas PBS, they've got a documentary on Brenda Lee, the great Brenda Lee. And our man Shotgun Tom Irwin is featured in there. Yeah.
Brenda Lee, recorded one of my songs.
There you go.
Yeah.
What?
Nice.
Years ago.
What happened?
1982, Brenda Lee recorded one of my songs. I went to
Okay.
the session. It was a horrible song.
Well, that's still pretty amazing.
Yeah,
What'd you say about Smokey and the Bandit?
She was name checked in Smokey and the Bandit. Burt Reynolds said, Brenda Lee, she's a spinner. She does a little spinning. Yeah. No.
Brenda Lee is younger than Linda
offensive.
Ronstadt.
Oh, my goodness.
That's hard
She's
to
also
believe.
shorter.
She's much
No,
shorter.
yeah,
she's like
really-
4'8".
she's really tiny.
Yeah.
John's like, can I just win my stuff, please? John, here we go. Ready?
Okay. I ain't got a clue.
Oh. You know what? You're actually a pretty cool guy by me. That's fine. You should probably not know that song. It's a terrible one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Home Alone.
I don't know that one either.
No, I'm sorry. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
No doubt. Roger?
Yes, sir. Man, I don't have a clue.
Roger.
They play that more than the national anthem.
Roger, come on. What are you doing?
Theme song of Christmas.
Oh,
yes.
my gosh, you're going to go to hell. Oh, sorry, we already did that one. My bad. You don't have to answer that one unless you know it.
Say it.
Yeah, it's true, but I don't want to replay that one. Let's see. Oh, hi, here we go. Come on, Roger. Roger, have you ever heard of any Christmas music?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know that one either.
Roger, I really wish there were more Hanukkah songs for you, but listen, I appreciate you calling up and
Roger didn't
happy,
know
happy, whatever. Okay, Matthew, what's going on? You good?
For this country.
Yeah, man, let's get this.
Yeah, let's try.
Okay.
Can't do any worse than the rest of them. It's fine. We're going to be here till next Christmas.
Oh, my gosh.
I was thinking that.
Nothing?
Give me another one. Come on.
Okay.
Nobody's heard of Shazam?
Okay, if you don't get this, you're disqualified for good. Actually, you're also not going to win anyway, so. This is terrible.
What is
Have you guys ever heard any Christmas music ever?
Do you expect it to go this long?
No.
That's a good bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we also have other stuff we got to get to. And
it wasn't supposed to be this good.
Drew, here we go. Iconic, Drew.
You could use this.
Run DMC, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
I'm going to give it to you just because you got the right. It's Christmas in Hollis, but that's okay. In Hollis, Queens, Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens. Come on.
That's it.
We're going to give it to you just because we don't have all day.
Because we don't
I can actually.
Sounds like Phil Spector.
Drew?
Up on the rooftop of Old St. Nick.
Not even in the ballpark. Actually. Drew.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
He got Andy Williams, but he didn't get any of the rest of them. That's amazing.
The Ronettes is a tough get, I will say that, but that's good. Hey, Drew, enjoy your sushi, my man. Happy Christmas and all the things.
That was great.
Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas.
All right, buddy. Look at him. All right, the rest of you guys, you're on your own. Okay, we got to go to break. That was something.
Wow.
That was something.
That's something.
Man. Wow. Listen, our friends at Oaklawn are standing by for some fun. I ran into Cliff and Susan last night at David's show.
Okay.
They came over after their show.
Hung out a little bit?
Yes, we did.
Nice.
Yes, we did. They got a very busy Christmas schedule, and they'll be down in Oaklawn this weekend on Friday and Saturday. Okay. They set the stage for the late show. But they're a lot of fun to go hang out with, and you're going to have all kinds of fun things to do at Oaklawn. You know that. And if you can't make it down there, it's okay. Oaklawn Anywhere account, get your account set up. You can wager on horse races. Nancy already gave you some picks today.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, Oaklawn Sports, and tonight. You got the football games. You got basketball games going on. Razorbacks. Baseball for college is on the board, too, at Oaklawn Sports. So separate apps, but you can link from one to the other once you get yours set up. So go by and see our friends at Oaklawn, or utilize the apps. And if you want to book a room and just get away from it all, you've had enough, and your family's just driving you crazy, and you're like, I got to get away. Just go book a room at Oaklawn.com and spend the night.
So much to do. Get a massage.
Oh, go to the Astral Spa. Forget about it. Come on. Anyway, Oaklawn, here for you. It's Arkansas's favorite resort. Our favorite resort. We love to go down there. It's so much fun. Can't wait to get back down there. We'll actually be there again soon. We're going to take a break. What do you guys got going? Anything special for Christmas or anything?
Personally or business-wise?
Work-wise.
No, I mean, we have some holiday drinks that we have out that we could talk about.
Okay.
All right.
Let me pull those up.
Let's
We
talk
can
about
pull
the other
on the other
side.
side of the break. Yep, I'll have those for you.
The turkey turned the ball game on. Mixed margaritas when the eggnog's gone. Send somebody to the quick pack store.
Walt Coleman on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Kentucky Derby winner Sigma Supply with Mystic Dan, now a part of Brady Plus. If you're not using Sigma Supply, you got low-grade product, man.
This is SportsCenter.
As the game of college football continues to change, a new era begins tonight. The inaugural game of the first ever 12-team playoff kicks off tonight as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish host the Indiana Hoosiers tonight at 7 p.m. on ABC and ESPN. And the playoff will continue tomorrow on Saturday as Penn State hosts SMU at 11 a.m. and Texas will host Clemson at 3 p.m. Both of those games will be on both TNT and HBO Max. And to finish off your college football weekend at 7 p.m. on ABC and ESPN, Ohio State will host Tennessee. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Trip Keeter.
With the help of Big Lips, the perfect drum roll. During the entire month of December, the Little Rock Racquet Club and the Little Rock Athletic Club are offering you 50% off the joining fee. Offer ends December 31st. Merry Christmas and Happy New You.
Listen each Friday during Drive Time Sports for the basketball insider in Arkansas. It's Pure Sweat Skills and Training's Bart Reed. Made possible by Martin Orthopedics with locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Cabot, and Hot Springs Village. Staffed with fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists. For more information on the web, go to martinortho.care.
This December, Gwatney Chevrolet is making the holidays brighter. Drive into the new year in a 2024 Suburban or Tahoe with up to $9,000 off MSRP. Treat yourself to a 2024 Silverado starting at just $39,997, or unwrap the all-new 2025 Chevrolet Trax starting at $23,997. Need a budget-friendly option? The 2025 Trailblazer is yours for only $299 per month, and with approved credit, enjoy no payments until April 2025. Celebrate the season at 1301 TP White Drive in Jacksonville. Gwatney Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This is Pat Bradley for Watson Cleaning Services. They offer daily cleaning, floor maintenance, construction cleanup, high-rise glass cleaning, and more. You can trust the experience at Watson Cleaning Services. Watson Cleaning provides 24-hour services to offices, industrial sites, financial institutions, places of worship, and schools across the state. I know John Watson personally and have seen the reputation be built from 30 years of serving Arkansas. Call 501-834-1797 and get a free estimate and see why they currently serve over 140 customers across the state, and visit watsoncleaning.com.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? No way, dude. Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
See shelter agent Vic Seidenschwartz in Carlisle, Lawrence Forrester in Cabot, or Hayden Strickland in Sherwood.
Randy Rainwater's taking Drive Time Sports to Crain Hyundai of Little Rock this afternoon, where you can save this holiday season. Check out their inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles at CrainHyundaiLittleRock.com. This afternoon, starting at 4 at Crain Hyundai of Little Rock.
For me, the sun rises and sets with
The Zone.
Yeah.
We know how you feel. Don't worry. You're back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
Nah.
Music?
No, it's so boring. I hate that.
Yeah,
I like uplifting and fun.
Okay, uplifting and fun. Well, I'll stay with the love. You know, if you're looking to make sure it's that time of the year when it comes to popping the big question, you might as well do that at Jones & Son. I'm talking best quality ring, fraction of the price when it comes to the diamond. How does that work, DJ? It sounds like cheap. No, that's not the case. They are a direct diamond importer. That means they set their own prices. That's why they're so competitive, making sure they give you the best deal that you're going to find around town. And the thing about it, too, when it comes to that engagement ring, everybody wants their own thing, that unique design, that one-of-a-kind ring. So if you have something in mind, all you have to do is walk through the doors, talk to the team about it, and they'll make it come to reality. And it'll slip right on that ring. Also, they got great financing options. But if you are last-minute Christmas shopper and you need to get something ASAP to make it seem like you didn't forget, 11121 Rodney Parham Road is the place that you need to be. Right now, they have 14-karat gold real diamonds, and you can get something for under $1,000, even as low as $500. That's one where they're going to be like, wow, you really thought about it this year. Still a great price on some fine jewelry. Just go visit my friends at Jones & Son.
All right, anybody that's got a champ and a chump, feel free to jump in for the week. And if you don't, that's fine. You can sit this one out. By the way, our question of the day again today is, which team has the best chance of springing the upset in the playoff this weekend?
Yeah.
Philip, you have a strong opinion. Chris, any thoughts on this?
Let's go SMU.
Okay.
Really, I think Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. I mean,
Piglet.
All the home teams cover and win.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. He says none for you. Our question yesterday was eggnog, yes or no. 65% of people said no. They don't drink it.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's the name that gets them.
Does have a nomenclature issue.
Yeah.
It's also the thickness of it.
Yeah.
Super thick.
You don't like it?
You thin it out with alcohol. What are you do here?
I mean, I have a glass.
Yeah.
You come over to my house, you'll like my thin eggnog.
You thin it out.
And you won't remember drinking the next day.
Pour
Trust
some
me.
brandy in that eggnog.
Oh, buddy, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't
waste whiskey on it, though.
Yeah.
Well, cheap whiskey. Cheap whiskey.
Southern-
Spice rum is the
Old
key.
Granddad's.
Southern Comfort.
Best cheap whiskey.
Yeah, okay.
Old Granddad.
Listen, you would know. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
I trust
do.
your judgment. Captain Morgan's key element, I think. My champ this week goes to none other than Katie Schumacher-Cawley. And if you don't know her name, okay, she is the head coach for volleyball at Penn State University. They are playing in a national championship game on Sunday. She has been battling cancer all year, and she's a remarkable story. She's a former national champion herself, and now is coaching her alma mater. They won a title 25 years ago at Penn State when she was a player. She's going up against Nebraska and their head coach, Danny Busbroom Kelly. She is also a former national championship player at Nebraska, but she's the coach at Louisville now. But pretty cool deal. It's Louisville and Penn State in the final on Sunday. So if you want to root for somebody, I'm going to root for the lady that's fighting cancer. And I know you don't normally root for other Big Ten schools.
The Big Ten is a great women's volleyball conference.
Well, Arkansas knows too well how good Nebraska is. We did that deal last year. My chump this week is whoever's trying to put together a Logan Paul Conor McGregor fight. Apparently it's happening. Stop with this nonsense. I would rather see a bear fight a tiger or watch Rocky fight Thunder Lips again. What are we doing?
Why don't the brothers just fight each other?
Because that's not going to ever happen. I'd rather watch the Klitschko's fight if we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Isn't he like 75 pounds heavier than Conor McGregor?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like a lot
He's
bigger.
His brother's even bigger.
Right.
So at least it's not the bigger Paul, but Jake. But we got to quit doing these nonsensical things. And the problem is, people are going to spend their money on it, or at least pay attention to it, and there will be sponsors and all that because there's eyeballs.
Exactly. The only thing I don't like about it is that people see that and they think it's real.
Yeah, when we start
real.
When we start to shun these things is when they will go away.
Yeah, exactly.
Tyson did an interview and he said he didn't remember the Jake Paul fight at all, and then he woke up the next day and asked his wife why he did that. So,
Mike, for $40 million.
Yeah.
She's like, because we got to pay our house now, Mike. Because you blew $400 million already. That's why, you idiot. Anybody want anything here? We can.
I got a chump, and I gotta make sure I hold this one down from my boy Christian, who's not here today.
Okay.
Double chump. Justin Acri and the girl who cheated on her boyfriend still wanted the Taylor Swift tickets. Did you hear this guy defend?
I heard him yesterday.
This woman yesterday?
I did.
A gift is a gift.
Saying a gift is a gift?
DJ.
And he still should have gave her those tickets to the concert?
Nothing. DJ, if you quit at the end of the show today, is it okay for me to rip your Christmas gift that I just bought you?
If it's something y'all are doing together.
I'm going to watch him wear it. Okay, maybe that's a bad example.
Yeah.
I'm just more forgiving than you guys are during the holiday season. I'm sorry.
No.
Justin, we know the real you.
Yeah, dude.
We know the real you.
Accurate.
There's not a shot if you got tickets for a lady and you found out she cheated on you. You're still giving her those tickets.
Ain't no way.
There's no way.
Ain't no way.
Then you're gonna see her post all the pictures at the concert.
No.
Oh, it'll drive you crazy.
Ain't no way.
On your dollar.
He's mad thinking about it right now.
On your dollar.
Yeah, well,
just thinking.
It's a sunk cost.
How much do I like spending time with her?
Yeah. No, but
maybe I can forget.
But he sold the tickets for $2,400, 3 times as much he paid for them.
The guy.
That's good.
He upgraded.
Yes.
So I'm the chump. Is that it?
Well, like
she's
Chris,
the champ.
like Chris Rock said about OJ, he said, "I'm not saying what he did was right, but I understand."
If I can just give a shout out to the rock and roll staff,
you can
as a champ
yes.
for the year. They've been phenomenal. Our teams are great on all 5. So if you see them this holiday season, give them that little extra love, little extra tip on the check for them this year.
Champs and Chumps today presented by our friends at Quaddy Chevrolet. I went out and saw James yesterday. It's good to see the team out there. They're doing great things, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Let me think of Trailblazers under $300 a month. This is dangerous. I think they have to honor anything I say right here. I do know that they have the big giant bows, and if you buy somebody a vehicle, and there's somebody that I know that bought a vehicle for their kid, they will give you a bow to put on the car to make the surprise even that much nicer. That's a pretty cool moment. I've only seen that done once.
I did that for myself a couple years ago.
You bought it for yourself?
I bought a truck for myself, and then they delivered it on like Christmas Eve, and then I asked for a bow, and they brought a bow.
You mean like in the commercial?
Yeah, it was nice.
I've never seen that in real life.
You're such a dork to do it for yourself. Anyway, this is for other people. But you can get Trailblazers under $300 a month if you're buying on a payment and you got to get it at a certain rate. That's a great way to go. So we perused some Trailblazers yesterday. Great little SUV. I've been driving the Equinox for a while. I just swapped out into a red one yesterday. I feel very Christmassy in my red Equinox. But this thing has all the toys. Usually it used to be like the higher end cars were the only ones that had all the toys. This thing has heated seats, cooled seats, sunroof, heated steering wheel. Make fun all you will. It's amazing. Once you have it, you're never going back. It's spectacular. I'm sorry, I'm soft and I'm old and I like it and I don't care.
Yeah, I gave up heated seats.
And all-wheel drive.
Yeah, it was a big mistake. My last.
I use them
Heated
almost
seats are the
every day.
best.
I just want it warmed up at the beginning. I don't leave them on.
Same.
But I just like that initial freeze of your butt is it's rough.
Exactly.
Anyway, they got great deals on Silverados, and the other cool thing is you can buy it now when it's cold, and you don't have to pay for it until it's warm. They're not going to make you pay anything until April. So you buy the car today, you drive it home, you take it home to somebody, maybe give it to them for Christmas. You don't have to make a single payment until April. This is all at Guadney Chevrolet. Don't forget to get off at the James Street exit. There is some construction going on, 167, but the lot is loaded full of vehicles. I was out there yesterday. They're doing a great job. They were having their little celebration for Christmas out there. They're just good folks. You're going to want to come back again and again. Go see our friends at Guadney Chevrolet. They're online at GuadneyChevrolet.com.
The king of Arkansas sports talk, Randy Rainwater for Bet Saracen.
In Arkansas, 7 out of every $10 placed on a sporting bet app is with Bet Saracen because Bet Saracen offers more ways to win and more ways to get paid and faster. Find your winners on Bet Saracen and look for my R prop bet specials. I pick them and you win them.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. Christmas reminds us that in a night without light came the light. In a world without hope, hope was born. In the midst of despair, there was the singing of angels. They had but a star, but we have sunlight. The hopes and fears of all the years were pinned, whether the shepherds realized it or not, upon a little baby in a young mother's arms. That is where hope still lies. Wise men brought him gifts, but their gold, frankincense, and myrrh have long since turned to dust. It was the best they had, and they set precedent for our giving gifts. But they only gave gifts that perish. We have an opportunity to give a living sacrifice. If giving is the test of loving, then let us give the consecration of our lives. He himself has said, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man would lay down his life for his friends." It is the heart that is given with the gift that really makes the gift worth receiving. From your friends at Doublebee's, Merry Christmas.
Hey, if I have a special offer from Genesis of Conway, do I really need to do it like normal car ads and yell at you? Let's try this. Right now, Genesis of Conway is holding a signature event. $1,000 signature bonus cash on every vehicle. This includes the 2025 model GV80 and GV70. Those are the new arrivals. Amazing, I know. See, I didn't need to shout. Oh, but you will when you discover Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury, today.
Want to thank Ava Bella Day Spa for hosting Roger and Baz. The boys will be back. You just have to wait a few days. They'll be back next Thursday. They'll talk Arkansas Bowl Game, Arkansas Hoops, and more. It's all coming up on next Thursday's edition of Morning Mayhem. Enjoy your holidays, folks.
It's hard being the #1 midday sports talk show in Arkansas.
What can you expect when you're on top, you know? It's like Napoleon, when he was the king, you know, people were just constantly trying to conquer him, you know, in the Roman Empire. So it's history repeating itself all over again.
Now, let's see if Justin Acri and DJ Williams can keep living up to the lofty expectations on the Zone.
I have failed miserably on the D3 Auto Sales text line today. DJ was no better. True Service Community Federal Credit Union Live fan feedback, awful. We're going to hit a couple of those, though, because we're just going to do a quick rewind, then we're going to get to that. But I do want to tell you about our friends at Cash. And I tried to pay up with DJ the other day on one of our bets that I owe, but we couldn't get in because they're such a popular place. People go there, and they were having a couple private parties on Saturday night after the Razorback game, which, by the way, what a great night to do one. You go watch a ball game, then you go across the river, get your car valet parked for free, and then go in and have a great time. It's really pretty amazing. So they've obviously got private events. Go to CashLittleRock.com, CACHE, LittleRock.com. I'm on their website right now. Today is Friday, DJ. What does that mean?
Chicken Fried Chicken Friday.
Fried Chicken Friday. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
They are open every day but Sunday, and they are open today. So if you want to go by and have a cocktail, maybe start getting in the holiday spirit, especially if you're not working on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday like we aren't. It's a great spot right there, 425 President Clinton Avenue. Great for lunch, for dinner, for private events. And you can get on it right now. Again, go to their website for all the info, cashlittlerock.com. Do not sleep on the appetizers. The cocktails are spectacular, and the service is always out of this world at Cash in downtown. And it's free valet parking, too. Did you think of your signature cocktails there, Mr. Man?
I have a list of them.
Okay.
I don't have what's in them. But
That's okay.
The names are fun.
Tell me a couple, and then we're going to do our
we have
rewind.
The Frostbite.
That's
we
awesome.
have the Salted Caramel Martini, which that one's pretty self-explanatory.
Ooh. Mhm. What's
Then we
that?
have Rudolph's Mule.
Okay.
And then we have a mocktail to the Sunshine Sleigh Ride.
What do we guess is in a Rudolph's Mule? Is it actual
I was
reindeer
looking for
blood?
the list. They sent me the list of what's in
Guessing
them.
not. It's
I have pictures.
ground up reindeer, DJ, so you know it's good.
But they come with peppermint candy canes.
Oh, that's fun.
It's fun, yeah.
Okay, let's do the rewind here real quick.
Now it's time to look back. It's the best interview and show moments of the week. It's the Zone Rewind.
I'm really enjoying Coach Calipari's delivery. His cadence is so notable, and the way he hypes his guys up. And it's funny, Pigskin, we've talked about like the guys I grew up around when I was a kid, but he sounds like every Midwestern Italian guy I ever grew up around. And the way he tells stories, and he's so emphatic about certain things, and then he backs off, but then he goes right back at it. Did you see what he did? I love the way the guy talks. I can listen to him talk all day.
How about Trevin, though?
How about him?
How about how he's playing? I mean, I still don't think you're seeing all of him, but he's rebounding. He's an attack dog. He's going after balls. He's sticking back offensive rebounds. He's making a three in the corner. I mean, he's really... I told you when I sat with him and I just said, you're better than I thought. He said, I told you.
I love that.
Yeah, there's some Pacino in that. Yeah, there's a
Speaking of hoops, our fair mayor, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on his shirt, but DJ showed me a little clip of the mayor shooting at the opening of the new Canis Park.
Oh, really?
It's broke.
Is it?
His jumper
broke.
He's from Parkview.
broke.
Come on, man.
The man looked like he had never shot a basketball before.
Come on.
But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because I've
Yeah.
tried to shoot in a dress shirt before, and I ripped the shirt. It was bad. It's hard to shoot in a
But your
dress shirt.
form
No,
was
that's
still
what
good.
you got to do. Though. You just
Looked
rip the
amazing.
sleeves off, and
He did not want to rip his shirt. He's smarter than I am. That's why he's the mayor, and I'm an idiot radio host.
yeah.
Anyway, DJ called him out on television, and the mayor got wind of it, and he called the show yesterday. We talked about it.
Yes, we do. First, before I get started, I want to acknowledge DJ. I saw this morning that he chose violence. And the editors too as well, they had to find the one clip, that my shot didn't look too good. But see, I saw DJ somewhere, a few weeks ago, and I was surprised to see him walking and not running. But,
Oh, Mayor, no. He's turkey trotting. We're turkey trotting. Hey, I admit it, man. I needed to turkey trot. I couldn't run. It was a legit trot. I was walking, trotting. He passed me up. Hey, Mayor passed me up. I'll give you that. You're right. Dang it.
Mayor Scott
Caught me slipping.
Listen, he showed me that clip today, and he had a good chuckle about it. For those who didn't see it, Mayor Scott took a real bad-looking jump shot over at Canis Park. Let me ask you this. Was it the dress shirt, or do you not get buckets? That's what I want to know.
it really was the dress shirt. And plus, it was dress shirt, plus I ain't played in 20 years.
I'm going to give him a pass. I need to see him in a workout outfit, though. Yeah, we need to go have a shoot-around.
Yeah.
Canis Park is nice. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
seen it.
Oh, yeah.
They've done a really good job over there.
I'll show you that jumper.
Dee Dee told me she was very, very busy all day yesterday, and a lot of that goes to our great listeners out there. We had a few people stop by. DJ was giving out massages to people yesterday, not giving them, but paying for them, which was awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, buddy.
DJ likes his massages in a certain way. We know that. We learned that this week.
Dee Dee, if you're listening, I'm going to need a little oil.
Someone's a little old.
Need a little oil.
Yeah, well, we got dry massages yesterday. They're great. We did get a little bit on the neck, though. We got
you got a little oil on the
Hey,
neck.
shout out to Izzy. She did a great
Yeah,
job on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So they try to give us a massage when we're there. I don't like it because I'm working, I'm grinding. It's distracting. I'm focused. Like, I don't like sitting out of the show, the whole thing. So this happens every time we go, and we go like 3-4 times a year. Dee Dee had enough. She left me this voicemail the day before the show, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to fight it anymore.
Good morning, my love. Poopy there. Hey, listen, I am paying a massage therapist tomorrow to give you and DJ chair massages at the spa while you're on the air. Don't give me any of your of I'm too busy. I gotta do this. I can't concentrate. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear any bull tomorrow. You're in my house, mother. You do as I say.
Yes.
Sunday, see you tomorrow. I love you, Poopy. Bye.
That's the greatest voice I've ever gotten in my life.
She sounded exactly like you. I couldn't tell the difference.
You suck so bad. Happy Festivus, everybody. Merry Christmas. We're not going to be back for a few days.
Yeah. And I just want to remind people, too, Justin, if you're out there at the holiday party, be smart. All right, we get it's going to happen this weekend. Just a quick message from my friends at the Arkansas State Police. Drive sober, get pulled over. You got DDs out there. Don't be stupid. All right, please have a plan in place before the party starts. So please be safe. But enjoy yourself. Happy holidays out there. Message from my friends, Arkansas State Police.
Very good. Guys, appreciate y'all very much. Seriously.
Appreciate you, man.
It's fun.
Christmas, everybody.
We're off the air Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but stay tuned. Out of Bounds is going to work today, and so will Drive Time Sports. And we'll be back on the air Thursday live from Memphis. Join us at Silky O'Sullivan's. We'll be there from 10 o'clock on Thursday. Well, until 1 at least. Then we're going to get set up for the parade, hang out there. And then we're going to have more tickets to give away to the
awesome
Memphis Grizzlies game, too.
Let's get it.
And then also, what's that?
Ja Rule Morant.
Ja Rule Morant. Then we've got, obviously, the game on Friday, 1 week from today. So, should be fun. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Adios. Feliz Navidad and such.
Bell & Schwartz Gentleman's Store has stores within a store. The Martin Dingman Lodge leather goods, accessories perfect for Christmas bags, wallets, gloves, socks, and cigar cases. Name brands Gentile, Cricket Razorback gear, Peter Millar apparel, and Fiore athleisure wear. Bell & Schwartz quality men's clothing, the only store with a tailor on staff for your custom needs. Bell & Schwartz, 1011 Oak Street in Conway, on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, I'm so excited to meet Santa. I got my list ready to go. What are you asking for?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet.
I'm asking for $11,000 off a new Ford truck, or maybe like 1.9% interest.
I think you're thinking of the building next door, Red River Ford of Cabot.